Alright. I'm only doing this because y'all started doing the 3-2-1 live. Technically speaking, Farley is still away, but I thought it was funny. Hello. Hello. I hope Farley's not mad that I started early. He will be here momentarily. Well, I started on time, we'll say that, but so I couldn't think of a Tool lyric right off the top of my head. So I thought that was appropriate, since today is all about tooling. So we're not doing this, even though this is here, I just haven't moved this. Well, I might do a little bit. I'm gonna do the, a little bit of tooling on this stuff. But, this actually came out rather nice. Sucks that no one's ever gonna see it. Oh well. It'll fulfill its purpose. I haven't done tooling on leather, like hand tooling other than regular hand punches, in a very, very, very long time. So, I can't promise that what I produce is going to be any good, but we're going to try. What are we tooling today? Well, stuff out of the way. Today, I have a slew of things. I drew all of these. Well, actually, I technically speaking drew all of them, but Farley assisted me and made them look better. So I'm going to start with the simpler stuff and then move on to this.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Far. They were making jokes about 3-2-1 live, and I had to go live like right when they did it. I apologize. We've only been live for a moment.
Hello, everybody.
Damn, that is such a, you know what, Z-Lab stealing that. That's a much better pun. I couldn't think of a pun. I'm stealing that from you.
Tools Day, my dude, is also a pretty good one.
Oh. Oh.
A lot of good choices here.
Now you come up with something funny.
No, I'm reading Grand Plays to the It's Tools Day, my dude. So that's putting us on the big TV for today.
Tools Day. How am I gonna make this fit?
Just a bunch of spaces. There we go. Kobold is big. Is Kobold big?
Am I, I can fix that.
You are slightly bigger
than
normal.
Yeah. I was...
Yes.
10% bigger than I should have been.
Oh. I mean, you could make yourself bigger. You can make me bigger too if you want.
I actually don't have the option to. Myself, I have a scroll.
Yeah, you do.
No, hold on. That's correct. 60%.
Yeah, it was right. I think Blister was meaning because they put us on the big screen.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Old bull. Is the bold cold today?
Yeah, it is quite cold. I'm currently wearing a sweatshirt and being blown up. Holy shit, messages, stop. Silence.
You can put yourself in Do Not Disturb. And then messages won't come through until after stream. I just held back a big old sneeze, and that was really uncomfortable. I was trying to mute myself, and I couldn't, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm just holding it, I guess. But yeah, I assume Kobold has introduced what he's going to be doing today. You got your scrap bag at the ready,
I
Kobold?
do, actually.
Good. Everything look good, everybody? Sound good? Audio is nice? Good. Awesome. Yes, hello everybody. Sorry I was late hopping in. I was finishing off my dinner. I had bulgogi, which is like a sweet and savory steak that's cooked down and stewed, and it's very tasty.
I had a Beyond
Got
Burger
some green onions and carrots.
on a homemade bagel.
Yeah, the bagels turned out pretty good, huh?
Yeah, actually, I was not disappointed. This will work. This is a big enough piece, I think.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of room on that.
Maybe. Unless I screw it up
No,
immediately.
you could fit one bird. You can do... Well, you can do both sides. That's part of
I
it.
don't need these anymore. I'm gonna start with the stick.
Okay.
Because it's simple. It's been a long time since I've tooled, and I apologize if this looks trashy.
No, but that's the point, is you are practicing. It's okay if things don't look crazy.
No, but okay, here's the thing, right? People pop in and be like, "Oh, you've been doing, leatherworking for 20 years," and then look like I'm like a a greenhorn trying to figure out, well, what do I do with this?
I mean, we could test that out, Seth.
What am I doing? What?
He said the missus is here with me, but she's not paying attention. Wonder if you say her name, she'll realize it's a live stream.
Well, what's the name?
Yeah, what's the name?
Mrs. Is it? Is that your?
Tori. Well, hello there, Tori.
Hello, Tori.
Glad you could join us on the big screen for today.
We're aware of
Hope
you.
you're doing well. Yes,
I
we
see
are
what you're
aware.
doing.
We know all about your fire dancing. It's crazy.
Yeah, the fire
cool.
dancing is cool. Real talk.
You guys are kind of dope.
That's dope. Is that it? Is that it, chat? We did our first shout out? Is that...
Yeah. Not the first. We've shouted out hype before. It works. She said hi. Well, hello. We're your little friends on the TV.
Okay, I have a metric ton of tools
Yes.
that I'm going to bring over.
I'm playing a game, and the character I'm playing has a hood that's randomly changing from white to turquoise when I'm not looking. Is that because it's such a bright white that it's burning into your eyes? Because I have that happen. Kobold doesn't, apparently.
No.
You ever get it where if you stare at a really bright light, it'll burn into your retina, and then you'll have a spot that is that off color for a bit? Because I had one the other day. Somebody's lights were so bright. She lit up like a child who saw a Disney princess. Awesome! Yay! Ow. The rest of her outfit is white. Her hood is not. Interesting.
Okay, so I have all of these fancy tools.
Yes.
I don't know how you...
Start with the simple
any
ones.
of them.
Start with the simple one. One that's just like
the
a
homemade
line.
nail? Is that...
Yeah. Perfect. You're gonna be fine. If you have ones that are like chisels, if you have ones that are like chisels, maybe start with those.
I think I have to scratch the shape with an awl first.
Do you want to watch a video on it? Should we
Nope.
pull up a
I'm
video
just
and have
gonna wing
people
it.
see the video?
Hey, you know what? If I this is scrap. I can't screw up scrap.
You're right. And you're not gonna screw it up. It'll be fine.
Yes, I will.
It's practice. You're testing. You're testing to see how it works. Because you haven't tooled anything in a very long time. She just pointed out that this was like watching Dora the Explorer. Yeah! I do think that's part of why streaming is popular, because you get like instant feedback.
Do you see the stamp?
Yeah, do you see the chisels? Wow. Now chat, what color is the towel Kobold is using? Can you see the towel?
That's right. It's mauve.
Cute. I have 2 kids, so that makes me happy. It reminds me of them. But yeah, I do think that's partially why live streaming is as popular as it is, because you get like an instant gratification of like, hey, wait, they're saying hi to me. They know that I exist. Wow. Fucking dead. But how's everybody doing? You having a good day? You doing anything fun? You eat anything good today? I have had mostly a day of working on something for Kobold. A couple of things for Kobold.
Oh, have you been working on that?
And my engine light came on. Yes, I have been working on the stamp today.
Thank you.
As much as I've been able to.
Well, I know you've.
Apparently it's not a glitch, but it just doesn't sometimes. Interesting. Tried to go car shopping today and it went poorly. How'd it go poorly? Just nothing in your price range that you're looking for? Toward the kids of Deadpool breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, kind of. You know, I wonder if any of the other characters could see the giant cursor on the screen.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
Like
Do
I
I
said,
cut
you want
the
to watch
shape?
a video? We can pull it up.
I think I'm supposed to cut the shape, not just scratch it in. Alright. I know you use a knife at some point. I don't know.
And so
Okay.
I'm pretty good. Typed out that bag thing. Ironed out some fabric to patch what I call the cat chair. Oh, I have a cat chair too. It's a little teal blue chair with arms on the side that my old cat used to love laying on. He'd lay with his little front legs off, hanging off like their little chicken legs. I have a picture somewhere for sure I can show you guys. Dealership tried to pull a bait and switch. That's no fun.
It's not working like I want.
Were they saying that, like, you were getting one car and then they didn't have the car that you said there was? Or that they said there was?
I use a little ball.
Because that's real shady. What?
Oh.
What about a little ball?
I'm supposed to use a little ball tool. I have no idea what I'm
You're
doing.
learning. Kobold, I have an idea.
I'm not watching a video, I refuse.
Why? Kobold, why? Kobold, you're gonna get frustrated otherwise.
If this doesn't
We could
work,
watch it together, like...
then I'll watch how to
Okay,
tool
I will
leather
find
stream.
you... I found a couple of them. There's a little 10-minute one. There's a 9-minute one. There's a 16-minute one. There's a bunch of them.
I thought this would be easier. It's been a long time.
You did not think proper on that. Stitch groover, you don't need that. I'll check out a video. And what we can do to make it fun for the viewers is you can pull up the video on, like, move where your camera is, move it off to the side, and then put the video up on the stream so that people can watch it with us. Holden ran our credit for one car that, quote, got sold earlier took us for a test drive in a different car and told us they couldn't make it work. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, don't work with that dealership ever again. That's shady stuff. My cat, oh man, the girl cat, likes clawing the back of an old chair I keep specifically so that she can claw any other furniture. So now and then, I gotta patch it up. That's fair. Sounds like she's very enriched by it, though. My day has been just confused about the characters, so that's valid. It does sound pretty confusing that it keeps changing. I had to go grocery shopping today and drop my sibling off at school, and my engine light came on. It's fine. I have a code reader.
Hey, yo.
It's fine. It's just an evap leak, apparently.
Hey, hold on.
What?
That I can actually see the shape. Huh. Ha! I told you I don't need a... Oh God, what am I doing?
Kobold.
supposed to cut the shape, and then it's been a long time. I'm working with the... I'm working. Let me cook.
I know, you're cooking. Figure change color when exposed to sunlight, but you don't have the figure. Got it. What does he do? Oh yeah, there we are on the TV. Hell yeah.
This is probably where the swivel knife would come in. If I like
Yeah, probably.
I refuse to use one.
Oh,
because I
interesting.
hate them.
I know you hate them, but you know, sometimes you gotta get over your hate of things to utilize them for your
This
own
is working just
benefit.
fine.
Okay. I'm
To be
looking
fair,
for
I did hand tool
videos.
your.
Yeah, but it's been a while.
Yeah, at least 5-6 years since the last time I attempted to tool anything.
Okay, I see. So you're kind of on the right track. I know you're using the little ball one, but there is a stylus, like it looks like a pen.
Well, I don't have that.
Okay, well you could also probably do it with just a regular pen over the top of the pattern to mark it down on the thing. Have you tried burning leather? I did a playmat with a soldering iron. Ooh.
I have not tried burning leather. Although I want to.
I've always wanted to try wood burning.
I want to get a laser cutter, so potentially soon. This is actually working quite well.
Well, good. You're gonna learn your own techniques, I suppose. Kobold is a stubborn one. Stubborn little...
Well, I was gonna say Franklin
Yeah.
speaking, right? So they had to learn it back in whoever came up with this, so...
Yeah, but they learned from artisans because they had...
So, okay,
they would train
somebody
for
had
years
to come
on
up
it.
with it along the way.
Yeah, eventually, but I figure it just kind of happened. Huh.
I'm going off cuff, the pattern's changing.
Oh, okay. It's your own pattern. You do whatever you want with it, sweets. I see. Yeah, so you're right. You do cut it in. Normally it's with a swivel knife, and then you will mold it with the other tools. Chad is playing dog. I love a good for playing a level where you have to put out a forest fire. Probably not. Gonna say, most likely not. Simply for the fact that I think adding fire to the fire probably doesn't help put out the fire.
Nonsense.
Careful, sweets. Your hair's on screen.
Yeah, well, I can't help that right now.
I know. I'm joking around. I know you don't care about your hair being on it.
Frankly, I don't really care that
You're
my face is on
fine.
it, except I can't.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Got some neat tooling going on. Is that the That's dope. It's most definitely leather. That's what the soldering iron. Got it. I will send Kobold the image so that he does not get distracted by code. That makes sense. That looks really cool though. I feel like you can do this, Kobold. I feel like you're gonna be great.
Hear that,
I feel
chat?
like
I'm
it
gonna
may
be
take
a
a bit
great.
of time to get used to it. A grape. They did surgery on a grape. That's an ancient meme by now.
We did do surgery on a grape once.
Kobold is a grape. Thanks for putting that in the Kobold lore. I like that we have that now. I feel like that's a fun thing.
Well, I didn't see any other
This guy.
chats that had that, so I thought it would be clever to put in.
Yeah, I think it's fun. And eventually we can figure out how to put it all together. Okay. Learning how to leather. What music you got on today? Is it the cowboy stuff again?
Yeah.
Good. I love the cowboy. They're great.
That's what everyone keeps telling me. I tried to change it up once and people were mad at me, so.
They were like, "Where's the cowboy music?"
Okay.
Evidently, you are just a little cowboy.
Excellent.
That works. Hashtag Kobold. When I posted the gloves, because I did post Kobold's gloves that he did on a blue sky the other day, I posted them and I used the hashtag KoboldCraft because I thought it was fun. Turning jokes into history. That's great. We'll be able to look back on this in a year and be like, oh, what were we on?
Yeah, it was a great
What
that one
happened?
time.
Wow. Oh, that's a good one. Kobold is a great Minecraft builder. Very true. You are renowned, Kobold.
That actually
Nineteen-
looks like a tree. Nobody can see it.
If you put it up to the camera, we might be able to. And what I'll have you do is...
Can it? Okay, is it too
Oh,
reflective,
yeah.
or does it actually show up?
No, I can see it. It's a little
Oh, that's
scratched
better.
out right now, but as you mold it, I feel like it's gonna be even more. Yeah, that looks good.
Not bad with a box knife, huh?
Yeah.
Even that old blue-collar skill, some workout.
Yeah, different lighting might help you show it off better, but also right now it's just the box knife cuts in the leather. It's not
Right.
actually the
Right.
molded part yet.
Okay.
It'll get there, and then he'll be able to show us.
Okay, so I know that I'm
And
supposed to use
then what you...
a
Yes.
certain type of tool.
Will you
around the
also
edge.
be doing a bit more or less dye on the design to make it pop more? Yes.
Oh, so
You
I
wanna
will.
talk through what you're
Not
planning on doing?
these per se. These are all going to be. This is just practice.
Testers.
When it comes to this, I've already come up with a color scheme. So, the majority of, well, actually, I'll just fold it so it makes more sense. So the reason why I'm practicing this particular tree and all this patterning is because it's all going to get used. So, I don't have an overall. I guess I could show off the. Far, do you want to post that in? I guess. Artwork.
In our Discord, you mean?
Yeah, in our Discord. Share it in the Discord. The design that I
I'll do
tentatively set up.
projects.
So, ideally, right? Imagine the whole thing as black as the liner piece is, right? Except for this up here. This will be dark brown as the background, and this is where I'm going to do all the tooling. So I'm going to have a branch. Well, the picture will be in the Discord momentarily, but for those not in the Discord,
Yeah.
why aren't you? Secondly, third, the branch is going to come
I can
from
repin the message to the top.
this side. It's going to have a raven, and then I'm going to have the Mount St. Helena mountain range in the background. Because it's
'Cause that's his local.
close to home.
Yeah.
But that's the idea and game plan. Will that work? Who knows? But that's why I'm practicing.
And then what you could do is add over a bit of watered down dye to
I was actually
put into the
Thinking
crevices.
of testing watered down Angela's paints.
Oh, that could be neat. Do like a watercolor almost.
That's not too I'm looking for a tool. I know that I have one. I just have to figure out which one it is. A tool essentially to do the edge where it's an angled tool. I know it's kind of like
Just
so
in
these
case
are
anybody
them,
comes in.
but this is textured.
Yeah.
I suppose I could use that. It's not right.
Now, I will say, to help you on this a bit, you will have to tamp in the little things as you go. That's how it works.
Tamp in.
Yeah, so looking at what other people are doing with regards to tooling, is you push them on and then you tamp them gently with the hammer a little bit. Yeah,
I knew that.
just like one good... Okay, I'm just making sure,
That I knew.
because you said...
Okay, I don't have a zoom, so we're gonna use this textured one for now. I might have to buy
Okay.
a zoom too.
Yeah, I can look up some for you. We can see how much they run. We'll go from there.
Do I have a rounded one? I kind of do.
You have a lot of different shapes going on. Do you have any tiny leaves that you can do for the trees that you can just stamp?
I wish I did, but I do not.
Okay. I feel like this is going to be cool. Oh yeah, I could show off the hat band on the projects too.
Oh yeah, the and the progress too, if you wanted to,
Yeah.
because that is still being worked on.
Yes, it is. I'll do the full one and then some.
It's gonna all come back to
crafts
me,
that I
Chad.
have.
I swear.
What?
And it's definitely gonna look exactly like I want to on the first try.
But then you have to redo it on the actual holster.
Oh, I know, and that's when it's gonna fail horribly.
No, you're gonna practice it, and it'll be fine.
You think I'm doing this once? I have not. I will be doing this multiple times. Oh!
You will be doing this for the next 4 months of your life.
No. No, this is a one and done, unfortunately. Okay, that's already popping.
Telling me
I don't.
other people can't.
That's already popping out.
Yeah. So I have a question with this then, hun.
I'm listening.
If you find that you do like tooling, and you practice on the headband pieces and you find out that it's easier than you thought, would you just tool the headband?
I thought about that. And the problem is, I think the headband, at the size that I want it to be, I think it's too small. To effectively
That's
tool,
valid.
unless I'm sitting here with like a magnifying glass. Which, I mean, I can.
Which you could do.
But yeah, okay, so this is
I am
surprisingly not
currently-
as difficult as I was assuming it would be.
Yeah.
Why did I suck
feel
at
like
this
that
so
tends
much?
to be a habit for you. Because you were a kid.
Well, I wouldn't say kid, but I was definitely.
I feel like that
younger.
tends to be a problem for you, though, where you underestimate your abilities and you immediately are like, I could never do that.
Oops. I wish I had smooth versions of this that weren't textured. I do have one that's a smooth bit, but I don't have a rounded. I don't have a. Actually, I do. Am I stupid? Should I be using these? I'll do on the second one. I'll try these and see if they're any better.
The full size of the Batman will eventually centralize mode. I've got terrible internet, and unfortunately, I'm the one who has all of the files, so forgive if it takes a little bit, but it'll get there. Blister said, I don't know why my immediate thought after hearing that he'll do this for the next 4 months was, is Kobold pregnant?
No.
No. Kobolds are pregnant for 4 months? That's so long for an egg-laying race. Yeah. I asked myself earlier if I was stupid because the word cobbler looks wrong, and I had to Google it. That's how I felt the other day with the word busy. It does not look like it should be spelt like that. Because I was trying to type busier, and it just, I was like, I didn't spell that right. That's not right. That's bussier. That's not
Excuse me?
correct.
What did you say?
What? Bussy? Bussier?
Pussy. Hey.
Pussiness? Like, it does not look like it should be spelt that way. And I kinda hate it. Yeah, there we go. There's the full thing. And then, if you open
that
it in
took
browser,
me,
you're able to zoom
I'll be
in on
honest
it.
with you, that took me about, would you say, about a month to make?
For you to do the initial pencil sketches, yes, and then it took me some extra time. Yeah, if
to
you
make it look
if you do
nicer.
the open in browser, you can see it in full scale. It's really pretty. And that'll be a hat band.
That's gonna be on the top
you're
hat.
giving to your Boy Scout leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to show the top hat? Because I don't think
Oh.
some of our viewers here have
Oh,
seen
yeah.
the top hat yet.
We made this, well, I made this off stream, but I made some of it on stream.
Because you got to burr up your ass and decided you wanted to work
We
on
were
something.
going to
on a
Disneyland, I had
trip to
nothing else to
Disney.
do.
I know.
Okay, I made this in the car.
know. You did. It turned out damn good. You've gotten so great at
I
making-
do not like hats
hats.
where they're just, so, I'll be honest, right? You can see the edges, this bothers me, that you can see the dent on screen. You can't see the dent in person. That's just actually a natural mistake on the leather. There's also a line that you can see in the camera, but you can't see in person. That sucks. Whatever. So I don't like those. I've seen hat patterns online. Personal dislike. I don't like seeing the seams of a hat, right? It just doesn't look good to me. So I try to make the hat in sunk a little bit, and then again with the back of it, instead of just having two pieces sewn together, I do a French seam along the back. I think that looks better, personally. I do the same thing with purses. I don't like seeing edges, so it looks better to me to have it be French seamed. Does it take more time and more material? A little bit. Is it worth it every time?
I think it looks great. You're so cool, Kobold.
No, incorrect. However,
Ooh, we got a new joiner into our Discord.
heyo, hello.
I wonder who Waffle is. French seams and the related hidden seams are the correct answer. Agreed, Gran. Agreed. They do take a bit extra work, but they look gorgeous.
It's worth it. Every time it's worth it.
Plus, then that just shows that you're putting the extra bit of care into it, and I feel like that really, pays off in the long run. And you were so worried about starting this, thinking that you were gonna hate it and not be able to do anything. You're just like, well, if it doesn't work out, what do I do? And I was like, I don't know, we could play a game or something. And now look at ya. I'm proud of you, Kobold. Good job for doing it. Well, it looks like we can raid into Kyo tonight.
Oh, we can raid into Kyo.
They also have the added benefit of being hardier than exposed seams. Very true. Good protection for it, and it keeps it sewed together a bit better. Better long-lasting wear.
I 100% agree, especially if you wax it.
Yeah. Good stuff. Jokes aside, Kobold, you are very talented. Thank you, Blister. I agree.
You're wrong, but thank you.
Kobold, take a compliment.
Never.
Kobold, take the compliment.
No. That's why I drink.
Kobold, I'll take your compliments for you and say thank you to people because they are correct. Maki is. Where do you stand on French seams? You love them. You love making them.
I quite enjoy French seams. I
uses them on the
like
hats
French
he makes.
seams a lot.
And on most of the things you make. Thank you. I, as Farley, the official mouthpiece of Kobold. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Kobold. You don't talk for yourself anymore. I talk for you.
Oh, do you want me to... Here, if you missed the French seam, I do French seams on all my hats because I don't like seeing edges.
I've never done anything straight in my life. I'm not starting with sewing. Exactly.
I'm not going to have that as an example much longer.
Yeah, the hat. I know. You've got lots of other things. You've got Steven. You've got all kinds of things.
Steven doesn't have any French seams.
No, but you've got You've got your union hat.
I do have my union hat, and that also has a French seam.
Or you're just gonna have to make more stuff. Oh
yeah,
no!
I'm gonna have to make more hats.
Oh no! Kobold has to make more cowboy hats for himself. Oh.
I actually have not made a hat for myself.
The union hat is for yourself. What are you talking about?
That was made for a costume.
But it's for you.
Yeah.
blister. Let's go. So Steven isn't French. Hello, E Black. The only sewing I do is sock holes, so I don't know much. That's fair, but it's good that you know how to do that. Patching clothing is important. That way you can keep them for longer. Seth says, I hate sewing, that's why I have a million sewing projects to do.
Well,
I gotta sew a wizard hat soon.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to actually sit through and suffer my mom. God, I hope she's not watching. Because I'm gonna have her teach me how to make a quilt. Because I'm gonna have to make one on stream.
True.
I'm gonna have to make,
Oh,
I'm making a flower sack quilt.
Grant's gonna make a wizard hat, and I think that's super cool. I want to learn how to do darning and sewing. I am not good at hand-done crafts. I've tried crocheting, and I'm not great at it. I tried needlepoint, and at one point, I guess I shifted an entire row over without noticing. Or an entire row over and down, and yeah, I have not...
That's just how it works. You just gotta take it out.
No, I'm leaving it. I want to learn to make plushies too. I want to learn how to crochet, but my hands don't work with crochet. Seth says quilting is easy.
That's what you say. Do you do machine quilting?
Well, maybe it's like tooling. That's what you said about tooling.
This is true. I did say this about tooling, but so far I've been wrong. Not good.
My parents are thinking of going to Iceland for a vacation.
Your parents are going to Iceland?
They're thinking about it. They're just tossing around the idea of going there for a couple days and then coming back. For a vacation thing. Not now, of course, but once my dad retires, maybe.
Is that soon?
I don't know.
How old is your dad?
They said they were just... Huh?
How old is your dad?
1971. So...
Not old. That's a long time.
It's 53 years.
But he's not been working for 53 years.
Yeah, well, true. He, I think he has 2 years left and then he can retire. Uh-oh. What happened?
Well, I don't know how I can fix that. We're gonna find out. I went over the pattern a little too far.
Well, then just that branch is gone. Make a new branch.
Oh, no, you just kind of scratch it out.
Oh, there you go. Yes, my dad is 1,971 years old. You got a spossum? I want to see this spossum. I'm going to look at the spossum and then show Kobold the spossum. Actually, I cannot show Kobold. I don't know. Do you care if it's a spider possum? It is mostly possum.
What?
It's a knitted thing that that Gran made.
Fine. Show me.
Okay,
Show me.
I will
Spider.
show you.
Awesome.
I mean, you might find him a little spooky, and that's okay. If you don't like him, I can delete him off your messages, but I think he's kind of fun. I feel like Kobold is gonna main thing is gonna be why. What do you think, Kobold?
I think it's made very well. I also quite enjoy the fact that you have the same Fisker mat as me. However, why?
They also knitted him a little guy to have as a victim.
As a victim?
Yeah, here, hold on. I'm sending the picture. It'll take a second. I don't know if that's what they made the guy for specifically, but I can remove it if you're too spooked out by
No,
it.
it's okay.
It's okay?
It's cute.
Yeah. Not as terrifying as you were worried it might be.
Just subscribed.
I mean, I know you're
I'm
probably
sorry,
not
did
like
that say
100% cool
Ohio?
with it.
Like the state? Well, alright.
Wait, what said Ohio?
You'll hear in a moment. Or not, maybe? Do you...
Oh yeah, Ohio did subscribe. Hell yeah, welcome in Ohio. No, you're good, Gran. I think Kobold is fine enough with that one. Just if it's actual spiders, we ask that if you're on the Discord and you post an actual spider, just to spoil them ahead of time, but I think he's fine.
I'm okay with
Kobold
that. That
is
one doesn't bother me.
Good enough with him, because he's crochet, and he's not like a full-on spider. But I love him. You did a very good job, Gran. That's awesome. I want to learn to crochet, but my hands don't work very well with it. I also think that Kobold can definitely relate to you with the whole I'm bored and need to move my hands thing. Having a project specifically for that, I think you can definitely relate to that, hon.
Yes, I can.
That's why you did the top hat in the car instead of doing it on stream like you were supposed to.
Oh my god, I was losing my mind!
I know. You don't do good when you don't have stuff to do.
I don't. Chat, I don't.
Days when he tries to have a day off and his brain's just like, you're not doing anything. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. Why aren't you doing anything? You have to do something.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. I have a problem.
It's not like disabling like lack of want to do things. It's the overwhelming want to do things. And that's the true.
That's the ADD bees.
That's the true error of the brain bees. I mean, sketching while you're playing a game ain't too bad. Oh my god, Grant, I love the shark possum.
I want to see the shark possum.
I'm sending you the shark possum. And I love your wizard fit, that's super cool. I like the shark possum. I did not mean to send him twice. And then this is your fit. I love it. This is great. I love seeing people's projects. This makes me so happy.
I do.
This is what the thing is for.
I love the
Everybody's
shark
allowed
possum.
to
I love the
shave.
shark possum. I want a shark possum. That's adorable.
Oh
Do I have to
my
learn
God,
how to
I'm
crochet now? Is that what I'm hearing here?
I mean, I'm trying. I think I just need bigger yarn. I think the yarn I have is too thin for me to use because
I don't
my
want to
body
make my
doesn't
own
know how
socks,
to
but
work
I
with
might have to learn to knit.
it. I mean, you could sew them out of cotton.
Yeah, I feel like it's not a good
Like
idea.
sheets of cotton. Maybe. But, I mean... Ooh.
Socks.
Canvas socks.
God no. Does that exist? Is that a thing? God, I hope not.
I don't know.
That sounds so uncomfortable.
Potato sack socks. Potato socks.
Okay, so
Canvas hammock sock.
that's awful.
Oh no, it's a cover for your hammock. No, canvas socks are not a thing. However, apparently some tabi style socks, the Japanese style socks, can have a canvas sole on them.
That's
Shark Possum needs a laser on its head. Oh my god,
oh
install
my God,
a laser
it needs
pointer on the top of Shark
lasers.
Possum.
That
Freaking lasers on the
wait,
Shark
people
Possum.
don't know what that is from anymore.
Oh no, Kobold.
I just realized people don't know
Kobold.
Austin Powers.
Huh. I wonder why you have lead test swabs in your Amazon cart.
I need to test that mug.
You need to get those, yeah. We have to know.
I've never drank out of it.
Kobold. Well, that's good. I'm proud of you for ignoring the urge to use it.
Oh no! Oh no! It's not that I'm ignoring the urge to use it. I don't enjoy dying.
Which is surprising, because I feel like a couple years ago you would have been like, "Yeah, I'll drink out of it. Why not?"
Oh no! I welcome death, but that's not how I want to go.
How did you lose your Z key, Blister? Oh, you found your Z key. Good. Did it pop off? Did you like brush your hand over the keyboard and it just went boop? I want canvas soles on my socks. A soul of canvas. Man. We got 2 new people in the server. Let's go.
Now don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, I did the thing. I did the
Yeah.
YouTube thing.
Yeah, you did. It'll make the thing go glowy when people are watching the bot.
It should do it on streams.
Lead poison makes you feel happy about dying. Yeah, that's not a good thing. I don't want to die, you know? I think I'm okay not wanting to die for the moment, anyway.
Getting it to fit in that tiny little...
You got a spot that's a little hard?
I got it before, so I just have to kind of work with it.
Can you use the ball tool to get into the smaller areas?
I'm gonna try and do.
Okay. I'm proud of you, honey. Good job.
Ball tool is too big. This, however, might
Okay.
be small enough.
Don't forget to smash that bell icon and join the Kobold Army. Join my Patreon where you can become one of my Dragon Scale subscribers.
What the hell did you just say to me?
I had to find the soundboard. I was like, where is it? I have the air horn. Where is it?
Do you want to join my gift
What is a mini
card
Kobold?
giveaway?
A mini Kobold. I'd imagine that'd just be a lizard. You ever seen those alligator skinks?
Cayman?
No, alligator skinks. Or crocodile skink. I stand corrected. They're called red-eyed crocodile skinks, and they are funny to look at. I will post them in stream-related stuff. No, I'm saying these guys are funny to look at. Here. They got a big-ass head, and they look angry. And they look like little, like, quadruped kobolds. There you go. They're just silly little guys. Your Honor, they're just silly little guys. They can't help it. Kobold's fans are lizards. Well, you see, we had...
Actually, they're not. They're General Electric.
They're burrowers. Oh. You're funny. Good job, Kobold. Good job. You made joke. Yay. And Isn't that a little outside of your time range, old man? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. You're not old.
I
You're
remember
fine.
when that company was invented.
that what were you gonna call them? That gun.
Listen. Kobold was not going to call them communists.
No, I thought you were gonna call them cunts.
Oh.
It's like kobolds. You do like that word.
I do quite enjoy that word. Good word.
Especially for the Australians. It's just silly.
See you next time.
See you next Tuesday. Creativity, uniqueness. What is it? Shit. Yeah. Creativity, uniqueness, nerve, talent. Yeah, there we go, Gran. You got it. Welcome in, Ohio. We're doing good. How about you? Welcome to Kobold's Burrow.
Thanks for the
I'm
sub,
Farley,
bud.
and Kobold is Kobold.
Kobold's
Down in
bonus
the
for you.
bottom right. I'm the local artist. I did both of our character models here, and Kobold is the artisan. He's the one who's currently learning how to tool leather.
Relearning.
Kobold does...
Relearning.
yeah,
I used to do
relearning.
it, just not very well.
Right. Kobold does leatherwork, metalwork, smelting, we do chainmail, we do 3D printed armor. We got a nice little community here. If you're
That's coming out a
interested
little
in chatting with us,
Better?
yeah, we can see it.
Kind of. If I can get it to not be... Okay,
Cool.
hold on.
Kobold.
I realize it's
Yeah,
still
if you're interested.
dark, but you can kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
blinded.
coming along nice. Yeah, that's fine. Flashbang. But if you'd like to learn more about what we do or like to chat with us outside of stream time, you can feel free to hit us up either on the Discord, which is pinned at the top of our chat page, or you can follow my Blue Sky or my Twitter, which are linked down below. I post when we go live there. So thanks for stopping in. We're glad to have you. We like to sit
Yeah.
around and chat while Kobold works away. We'll be doing gaming this Thursday. We're thinking of doing some golf with
not
friends.
typical. Normally we do video games on
Monday.
Mondays. Thank you.
You're welcome. One of us has to be the professional one, Kobold.
That's for sure not me.
Oh, you do leatherwork too? Nice.
Oh yeah?
What kinds of projects do you work on? Kobold always likes having new leatherworking folks come on. Kobold has made hats and armor and belts. Steven, you want to show off Steven
I
for
can
the
show
new
off
count?
Steven. You keep asking me to show off
Yeah.
Steven. I love showing off Steven, but also Steven's a hassle to get down from where I have him hung.
Why don't you just set him down next to you since we use him quite often? Aw, yeah,
It is
Steven.
a full mask.
Yeah, we streamed him making Steven for Halloween
I did.
last year. Ohio says, that looks good, Kobold. Yeah, good job. Yeah, always nice to have another crafter along. We've gotten a fair few of them now.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
excited
YouTube's
about.
finally suggesting me to the correct people. Not that anyone
Yeah,
else is, but I'm saying as far as like,
your niche.
yeah, it's finally giving me the crafty bits. I don't.
Yeah,
I have a smaller. I do.
you're good, Blister. Welcome back.
Hello.
The reason why Kobold is currently learning how to tool is because he's working on a holster, which
Which
is
is why the
next to him.
thumbnail is
Currently
a
looks kind of
monster.
yeah. Currently looks kind of Buster Scruggs. It will be dyed, and then he's going to be
I'm looking for a
tooling
more
a
classy
design
look
on it.
than just a basic.
single tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kobold's been doing leatherwork for about 22 years?
22 going on 23.
Yeah.
And I don't do a lot of tooling.
Nope. Ohio says they do wallets, purses, belts, knife sheaths for now. That's awesome.
I
awesome.
don't typically do wallets.
Yeah.
Because
You have a
I
thing about
don't
wallets.
see them... it's not that I... Okay, so I've made wallets for people that want them. But in terms of, like, profitability, I don't see it there for wallets, unfortunately. Because the amount of time and effort you put into making a wallet, nobody wants to pay what it's worth.
Yeah.
I make a lot
Your
of
dad
purses
used to
and
make
belts,
wallets,
though.
and that
My
was part
dad
of
made
the problem.
wallets and lost his shorts, so...
I'm not good with the handicraft, so I mainly do digital artwork and 3D modeling. So I model the armor for Kobold.
Okay, so that's actually really interesting. So I also do... I've been doing maintenance on saddles lately, because it's
Yeah.
available, but I actually found a few patterns for saddles. I
just don't have
considered
a horse.
making one and seeing if I could, because apparently in my area there's nobody that does maintenance on saddles but me, and it's interesting that
Oh.
that's
You know who would happily be your first
what?
experimenter on that one?
What?
The one that you were helping maintenance on the other saddle for. I'm sure that she would love a saddle from you.
I offered it and she said no.
What?
She's
Well,
picky.
she's crazy. I mean, we already knew
It's
that.
not that she's. It's not that she wouldn't be grateful of it. She already has two, and she just likes
She
getting
doesn't
what
have
she
that
has
many horses.
maintained. She's very picky.
That's valid.
and that's
that's
fair.
fair.
I mean, if that's your, she's a horse girl. Let's be real.
Yeah, I know.
That's her thing. So let her have her thing.
And today's sponsor, Ridgewood. No.
Yeah, right. I doubt that they would sponsor me.
Ohio says they've been doing the same for about 20 years on and off. That's dope. Hooray, more crafters. And more leather people. Got a couple of people in here who do crochet and who sew and
I would
do other
argue
kinds of
all
crafts
people
like
are
that.
Other people, if you think about it.
Okay, Kobold. Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying.
You'll work too.
The human body doesn't have enough material in it to tan. However,
No. Oh man, this stamp model is a lot. I'm glad that you're testing out tooling. Because I don't know if I could keep doing this. Hi, Plague Bunny. Good to see you
Hello.
again. Glad that you're here. Yeah, your dad used to do wallets, and they were pretty cool. You still have one of his.
yeah, I still use mine. It's
know.
definitely worn out, but I could probably dig out. I actually know where it's at. Hold on, I'll go grab. It's what I'm gonna transition into when my wallet finally gives up.
Yeah.
I have my wallet.
I think you showed it to me last time I was there. Saddles are a lot of work, Skyven. Oh, that's true.
He was much better
Yeah.
at tooling than I was.
Well, he also had many years ahead of you that he got to practice.
I'm a big fan of bifolds.
And you gotta think he did it all the time.
And this is 100%
Yeah,
hand
I
tooled.
really
There's
like
no
that.
stamp involved.
Man. It's nice that you have these things, though, that you can...
Yeah, this is what I'm
Keep
going to
using.
transition into when my wallet gives up.
Plague Bunny says, it's nice that your channel's getting recommended more. This is peaceful.
Yeah.
Good, I'm
I
glad you
tried,
like
dude.
it here. And Ohio said, saddles are a lot of work skiving anyway.
I heard. So that's fine. I know.
But listen, if they're
Holy
big
crap,
money.
the amount of work just to get a saddle. So the saddle that I worked on, it needed new cinch straps, and it needed a basically none of the edges, all of the edges, burnishing had worn away, and there was some mildew issues, and oh my god, just to get the sides, just to get them like back to workable shape was like
Yeah, you were
4
stamping for
hours.
hours on it.
And that
was a
like,
lot of work.
that thick latigo just does not punch easy.
Did you get paid for that?
She wanted to, well, I told her no, but it was a favor. But
That's fair.
she refused to say no, and she left me a card with a Starbucks gift card in it.
Oh, that's nice. Let's get some coffee.
True.
Keep you working for a
I
bit.
don't much care for Starbucks, but true.
No, it's fine. You'll just get one of your fucking 75 pumps of caramel coffees.
Look, okay, I explained that to you. I like the caramel frappuccino, not because it's coffee. I like the caramel frappuccino
I know, you just want the
because
caramel.
it's just a coffee-flavored milkshake. Coffee always sounds good.
Grant says, I watched videos about how saddles are made, and honestly, it's still mind-blowing that anyone figured out how to do that. Agreed.
I don't know. I think saddles are pretty relatively simple.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess, but the fact that, like, so much goes into it. So
Yeah,
layers
no,
and...
you're 100% right there. No, and I won't say simple. Simple's not the right word. What I would say is what's the word I'm looking for?
It's mainly utilitarian.
The word I'm looking for escapes me. They serve a purpose which makes sense that somebody would have invented it, and it's, I don't know, I think that they, maybe not in the terms that they are, like bridles don't make sense to me. Like, who thought, oh, I'm gonna shove this rod in my horse's mouth.
Thing in this horse mouth. Yeah, to make them move how I want them
but,
to.
Like, also horseshoes. Who thought, you know, what happens if I throw a nail into this horse hoof? Do they feel it?
Well, who thought of trimming the first horse's hooves, you know?
I don't think
Like, they didn't know what that was made of.
Huh? I don't think they used to do that until... Maybe they did, I don't know. Like,
I'm pretty sure that started in medieval
like a
times.
super common thing, you know? I'd be absolutely wrong. You know, in the farrier work that I did, I never asked when this started. I'll be honest.
Hoof trimming started essentially when humans started domesticating them. Basically because as soon as the horses that were no longer wild horses stopped moving as much, their hooves would start growing kind of crazy, and so it became a necessity to learn how to trim them and care for them.
I see.
And that's from multiple cultures. Seth said, think of how cars changed from 1915 to now. We did the same thing with horse tech before that. Very true.
Yeah, I remember.
Old technology is cool, or like watches. Watches are crazy. Watches.
Listen, all I'm saying is the
telephones.
original. So, funny story. Speaking of old cars, some of the first combustion engines used gunpowder.
I think that's pretty neat.
There are also engines.
Kobold is
that are-
also a classic car aficionado.
Yeah, I very
for
much.
those who are new.
One of my. So I have a list. All car guys have a list. I promise you. On my list,
yeah.
the oldest car that I want is a 1929. Originally I wanted a Model AA, but I will also accept just a standard Model A, like a touring or something.
Isn't that Eustace's truck?
Yeah, Model AA is Eustace's truck, from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I mean, come on, who doesn't want that truck? The Goosey God wanted that truck. But no, I have the opportunity, if the guy's still alive, hopefully, to still buy a Model A, 1929 Model A for $5,000.
Oh yeah, your neighbor, right?
Yeah, for my neighbor. And I'm like, I don't have the space. I'm building a house. I don't have the money. So the answer is no, not at the moment. I also have a station wagon to build, so.
I wonder if you can get him to will it to you.
Yeah, right. Be like, hey,
Maybe.
are you close to dying by chance? That's fucked up. I can't say that.
I'm not saying bring it up like that, Kobold. I mean, who else does he know that would take the cars off of him? They'd all just go to a junkyard. But otherwise, and I don't think he'd want that.
God, he has way too many cars. I don't want him to will cars to me.
That's what I mean. No, but I'm saying for that one. What was the crazy thing you heard about watches, Seth? I love gun cars. I feel they would be so dirty, says Zila. Hi, Zila. Good to see you, man. Yeah, the gun car, I agree. I do feel like that would be very dirty. Gran said that I just had a mental break that has me laughing in tears about my own dumb joke regarding horses wearing nail polish. That is a silly idea, though. Isn't that basically just... You could turn your horse into a My Little Pony just by giving him a little bit of chalk dye and putting nail polish on him.
Design a watch with 4 different gear trains.
No, a car with one transmission
Because you
to
can.
have multiple wheels to push it forward. Why design a watch with 4? It's a one
I still want to make a steam car someday. We might do that on stream. That might be
I know
fun.
you do. You have a whole plan.
I have a plan, Arthur. I have a plan. I've had
You
a plan
do.
since
You-
I was
you
in high
didn't
school.
want to show it
because
you were like, I don't want to patent it.
Listen,
You would like to patent it.
no, I wouldn't. I'll tell you why I wouldn't want to patent
No?
it. Because you could, legally speaking, you can make your own car as long as it passes safety standards, and you can register it. And if it works out and people like it, and it's safe, that means that car companies will start making them. I don't have the time or the patience to make a car company. So, all I'm saying is,
Ah,
right?
Kobold wants the good of the people and wants to make steam cars for people. Man.
Look, if you can run your car on
Kobold
water,
not evil? Wow.
if you can, I'm chaotic neutral. Thank you very much. But no, if you can run
Oh,
your
you're
car
good,
on a
Seth.
gallon of water instead of gasoline, I'm just saying. Oil companies will never let it exist, though. So if I make it on stream, I might get Pinkertons to show up to my house, like that YouTuber that recently had that happen.
Oh no. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's so crazy to me that the Pinkertons still exist.
Hi, Saleh. What are you using to heat the water for the steam car?
Electricity. So it will be essentially it's a hybrid in a sense, but it does not use any actual fuel.
Just
So
uses-
it would be an electric car that would power essentially an inverter, which would retroactively be charged by steam. But also the steam would be what's powering it. So it's not perpetual motion, obviously, because it's impossible. But it would create enough of an energy pull that it would help you last at least the range of it, like a Tesla. 200 miles isn't that much, honestly. I mean, I'm not looking for perfect, but like I just think the only issue.
It'd be neat to try.
The only issue with it that I foresee is the cloud of smoke.
Manufacturing costs? Oh, that too.
Because steam cars, even when they're not powered by coal, tend to produce a lot of steam.
Plague Bunny wants to know, if you buy that truck, you're just restoring it as is, right? Too many people buy those
Absolutely. Yeah,
antique
I
cars
don't.
and just chop
So
them up.
I'm not. I don't hot rod cars
Chop
personally. I know a lot of people do. I have a 51 Styline and I have a 58 Nash, or 57 actually.
Rambler Cross Country.
Country station wagon. Both of which are 100% original. A buddy of mine continually tells me that I should convert the 51 to a V8, and it's still the original straight 6 volt.
Yeah, no,
car.
we're not doing that.
And I refuse. I like it, and I also spent way too much time rewiring it with cloth wires.
Yeah, I helped you make the wiring
You were there.
diagram. I have
still
videos.
I still have to button down all of the wiring. I need to get a starter. I need to get a starter for it.
We do.
But
Kobold loves classic cars, and he loves taking care of them and treating them with respect.
yeah, I don't. I like making things back to original. I am not a hot rodder. Not by any shape or form. I am not a hot rodder.
If he could have it, he would make everything just perfectly original. Unfortunately, a lot of car parts, especially in Cali,
Oh my god, the Nash
tend to be
is so
hard
possible.
to find. But one of the bright sides about the Nash is that majority of the parts on it are just
Everything is yeah, actually the 90s
they're
Jeep
borrowing
Wrangler.
parts.
Thankfully, right, the company went belly up. Obviously Nash doesn't exist anymore. They turned into AMC. AMC went belly up in the 80s. But the good thing about Rambler specifically, Rambler turned into Jeep. So almost all of the 1990s Jeep parts are leftovers from the Rambler. And every single
not
one of
for
the
that.
parts bolts in where it's supposed to. Almost. A little bit of
that's
bending and stuff. So
that's pretty much what we've been living on for it.
the visors in my Nash currently, the window, like just the regular, same color as the headliner, which is still pristine for some reason, even though there was a hole in the roof,
The seats
are
are
from a
pretty nice, too.
1991 Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
I like that you're so into classic cars.
How's that look?
I feel like
Trying to
that
get it
looks
to
pretty
not...
damn good.
There it goes. If I hold it at an angle, you can see
You could
it.
send me a picture too.
I can.
Bunny says, "Tell me about it. My dream car is either a 49 or 50 Nash Ambassador. Good choice.
Oh.
Like the bathtub look.
Oh, I love
That
them.
and a 61 Impala.
Don't even talk to me. I want a 64 Impala so fucking bad. I love the square bodies.
And then there's me over here. I want
You just want that Japanese trash. I get it. Hey, no
That's
fault.
the only thing I want.
Hey, look, no shame. I'm okay with it. You know, I'm not very good with computerized cars, but as long as you want an old car, I am all for it.
Damn, those wallets look clean. That's awesome. I assume Lethal Wolf is Ohio. I'll send you some of the works that he sent to the server. And then you can check them out later, too.
Hell yeah.
I assure you, Kobold will be checking out
I will be
all
looking
of these
through everything
when he's
later.
off stream.
Because I like it.
Yes.
I don't know, Far. What does that look? You think that looks? Can you submit that to the server as well?
I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Considering I haven't done it in a long
I like
fucking
it.
time. I don't know. I don't like
The texture.
the sort of texture in between here.
That's
But
fair.
To be fair,
Well, if we get you a smooth one, that won't be a problem.
I'm gonna try and do it with a smooth one now and see if that makes it easier. That from far away, actually, it's not terrible. I don't hate that.
No. I'm proud of you.
I thought I was gonna hate that. That wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I know. And it was actually relatively easy.
I forgot you have an RX-7. That's a nice car too. I'm not opposed to. I don't know much about tuners, but I like them. There's a lot that I like.
I really like the Nissan Cherry specifically for the shape of it. I like how square it is. I don't like any of the other ones in that era, the hatchbacks. It's specifically the hatchback that I like. I don't like pretty much any of the other hatchbacks that are contemporary with it, unfortunately, because they're all too round for me. Or like modern ones, they get too round, and I'm not a fan. Yeah, here you go. Here's Ohio's logo. Those are dope.
So there's a guy that I watch
You do a
on
good
YouTube.
job.
I love his stuff, but he very, very rarely posts. Thunderhead 289, if anybody has ever seen that YouTuber. I want to do some of his experiments. He made a Ford V8 run on a lawnmower carburetor. Not great, but it was fuel efficient, and I want that. I'm all about fuel efficiency. When we had to change the motor in the Chevelle, I went with it. Everyone convinced me to put in an LS motor. I regret it.
You hate that thing.
I regret it. It doesn't work half the time. Fucking for right now, it's fucking blown. Damn thing overheated.
Sully says, it was all original when I got it, but I want to eventually get an aftermarket parts design market. Better wording, I just want to make an upgraded car parts as a job.
Yeah.
That's fair. You want to make upgraded car parts as a job. That's awesome. I see that you like the little alligator lizard, Seth. Or crocodile lizard. You made it as... I like that.
But I made a port
Seth said I want to drop it
with the V8.
the
And
LS.
I don't know. I might go back to the 307.
We need to figure out what to do with it.
I already converted everything.
I know.
It
We
would
just
cost
need
as
to think
much to
about
put
it.
it back the way it was as to just getting a new block, which I don't even know if that's the problem. I have to pull the engine and
No.
see if I crack the block. The water pump gave
I
out,
hope you didn't.
and then I overheated, and I think I'm hoping I just blew rings. But it's an aluminum
I
block, so
really
it probably
hope so.
overheated and died.
It's super hard to get anything off of that because of where it is in the car.
It barely fits, which is weird to say because it's a big, full-body car.
It's a boat. It's a boat.
It is, in fact, a boat. Tuna boat.
Seth said, I want to drop a 200cc Predator engine in a Chevy S10.
Oh my god, I saw somebody do that. I saw somebody on YouTube do that. Was it, oh god, I can't remember what their channel is. It's so fucking funny that it worked. People out here doing shit that Roadkill should be doing. Except they made
They
Roadkill.
did it with a Cheyenne.
They changed Roadkill
Got
not
it.
to be. They did do
What
Cheyenne.
engine did you put in the Chevelle?
It is, of all things, it's from Cadillac. It's an LQ8, 5.3. But I still have the original Power Glide behind it. And everyone clowns on me for that. Why didn't you just go with the electric? Because I couldn't even get the damn fuel injectors to work. So,
He doesn't
It's a-
get how
it's a
computers work,
carbureted
and he didn't know
V8.
how to reese.
still, it's
Yeah.
just stupid. And everything
He
on it is
lobotomized
performance
it and
Holly
turned
parts.
it into a carbureted car.
It's either Holly, or Hooker, or basically all like top end performance parts, because I got paid a bunch of money when I first started my new job, and I was like, I'm just gonna dump money into a car, and it's gonna be nice. And the fucking thing doesn't work.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate, too. You've
Farley,
put so much love
You've
into
been
Cambo.
requested. I will allow it this time.
Tell you what, instead of turning into it on stream, I can just post a picture of him in the server. Unless I get permission for one time.
I'm giving permission for this one time.
Alright, hold on. Just a second.
I think
to
it's an
log into
LQ8. It might be an
Fuji on Discord.
LQ6.
I don't know. It's one of them. We looked it up the other day and I can't remember.
Okay, so how does the mountains work? Oh, I know how the mountains are gonna work. So I only do it on one side.
This will take a minute. I apologize. My internet is not the best. Normally I'm sitting at 6 megabytes download and then like 0.5 upload. So if you're ever wondering why it takes forever for me to post something, that's why. I do not have luck on my internet. Otherwise I would be streaming myself.
Okay, round 2. Light. Let's do the mountain range.
Hey, Sally made it to our server. Yay!
I painted the car in the driveway.
Bastard.
Or actually,
We
not
painted
even in the
the car in the
driveway. It was on the
driveway.
street. I'm sure my neighbors love me. Well, I know they don't. I've called the cops on me several times.
Well, the
But-
guy next to you doesn't mind you too much.
Oh no, Bill's cool, but everyone else kind of sucks.
Yeah. Bitch, will you load, please? Why? Why have you done this? Just let me load, please. Damn. I think we might be cooked, chat. I think I might have to just post the picture. This is so sad. Can't even do the thing. Unless... Oh, unless... Ooh, it might be loading. Can you hear me, honey? Am I still
can.
live?
You're still alive.
Okay.
You're still here.
It's
Chat.
like... I was like, you went so quiet.
I'm focusing.
I was like, oh no. There we go. Okay, I got it to work on one of my browsers. All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn into Kobold's car as soon as things load. Uh-oh.
You're still here.
Pop. It should change in just
There's
a
my
second.
car. That's
There we
Campbell
go,
with
there's
rusty
Campbell.
soup can.
No longer super rusty.
Well, it is. Okay, so funny story. I'm actually having issues with the leaky windows now.
Yeah, but I mean, he's pretty cool.
I had someone who claimed to be a professional mechanic put the.
She likes your paint job, Kobold.
Thank you. It is.
The original color.
Hold on. I have the paint right here. It is not the original. It's close to the original color, but it is not the original color. It's a metallic paint. It is, and they don't sell this stuff anymore. I had to go out of my way because they discontinued this color in the middle of me painting it. It is light metallic blue from People Color.
I helped him paint
Enough.
it.
So, what I'm missing on my car here, I actually have them, and I can grab them out of my room. I have fender skirts for this car.
Yeah, you did get those. We
I
need to
do
paint
have
those.
fender skirts. It's a very 1950s thing to put on a car, but I don't care. My car.
I'm glad you liked them, Gray. Or Gran, sorry. Ugh. My brain sometimes reads things out of order. I feel like most people. Also, oh my god, I just realized it's Grand Pays, not Grand Plays. Oh my god, I've been reading your name wrong the whole time. I'm so used to like YouTubers having plays and the... Alright, I gotta turn back. I don't want Kobold getting too nervous about the car being out and about. Oh no. Something went wrong. Uh-oh.
Oh god,
God.
the fucking snake.
What am I? You can't be mad, I love him. He's just a silly little guy. Hello, Disco Reality. Grand Plays will never manage to outlive the missing. I am a reptile now, too.
Oh shit.
Oh my
I
god,
forgot
Seth,
one
twinsies.
important-
When the acid hits. I fucking love this stupid snake. I forget what kind he is, but I love him. He's so dumb. His eyes are on the
He's
top of his head.
Sandboa.
He's just so dumb looking. Oh, Disco's your best friend? Well, I'm glad you invited him.
Okay.
Welcome in. We're glad to have you.
Okay, well, instead of
I'm
trying to
sure
figure this out-
Gran's been telling you about what's been going on here. Let's see. There we go. Normally I'm Bunny. Yeah. Arabian Sandboa. Thank you, Blister.
I knew it was a
Remember-
Sandboa. I just forgot where from.
Yeah, that's fair. when the second edible wasn't enough, but the third was too much. Oh no! Oh, we got so many people in. I'm so excited! Yay! We're simple. We have friend to sit here and chat with. I heard there was, I heard there was sentient cars. There was for a moment. It was Kobold's car. Kobold's car named Campbell. A lot of C sounds, but only not very many C's. Welcome to Kobold's Cove. This is Kobold's car, Campbell. Kobold, what are you doing?
I am currently knifing
Focusing.
a piece of material.
I was like, it's not metal, it's leather, I'm pretty sure.
It's leather.
But yeah, welcome to Kobold's Burrow Disco. Oh no. Well, we're glad you were able to pop in, Sale. It's always nice to see you.
Yeah.
We hope that you have a good night's sleep, and hope work goes well for you. Yeah, always fun having you. I'm excited we have so many fun people joining in. This is so nice.
Alright.
I am Excite Mike. Man, remember Excite Mike?
I do, in fact.
I have a board game that I forget what it's called, but it has
Farley has a board game.
Wow, thanks. But the reason why that's relevant is it's a board game, but you play a bunch of dirt bikes. You are a dirt bike, and you try and go around the dirt bike track. And I can't remember what it's called. Dirt bike board game 90s. It might have been 80s actually, because it was my dad's. Probably go grab it. It wasn't an arcade game, it was a board game.
Sorry, I'm not looking at chat at the moment. I'm trying. I'm
You're
not
good.
even blinking. I just realized my eyes started.
Hi, Momo.
Hello, Momo.
Hi, Momo. Good to see you. Oh my god. Farley has a board game. I have religious trauma. Me too, fam.
Shit. Hey.
Me too. Maybe
My dad grew up
wasn't
Mormon,
in
and the
the
rest
80s,
of his
maybe it was
family
in the
still is. So, yeah, same.
Well, wasn't your mom Pentecostal too?
Yeah, my mom was Pentecostal.
You got the double
but
whammy.
The thing is, like, they both grew up that way and said, nah, fuck religion, so I didn't really have any growing up. Other than when we went to family functions and everyone tried to convert me at the same time.
I specified board games. Stop showing me arcade games, please. I specifically put board game. Why? Wasn't.
Matter of fact, I did.
Is it just
we did a Tabby stream talking about Mormonism.
Yeah, we did. You definitely. Yeah, we did a collaboration with a fellow tuber of ours. Her name's Tabby. She is a lovely VTuber. Tabby Ragtan here on YouTube. If you like anime or VTubers or artists, she's very funny. I always like hanging around with her. I mod for her on her Discord and on our YouTube. But we did a little collaboration where we sat down with her and Kobold talked about his dad's side of the family where it was all Mormons. It wasn't Shuffle Grand Prix, but it sounds similar to it. I think it was just called Motocross, honestly. Maybe it was Speedway Racing? No, it wasn't Speedway Racing. I have it somewhere. Moto Mix? No. I don't know. I'll have to find it for next time. And that way I can get a picture for people. Okay. But yeah, it's just a little board game where you're a dirt bike.
I'm actually really surprised how easily I turned
I
that.
told you. I knew you just had to get into
It's
it.
been a while since I've done. None of that came out. I'm just gonna go ahead and send it to you, Far.
Oh, I could see it. A little bit. I had my gay prayed away in a laundromat. Oh no.
Dude, oh my god.
It's okay, Seth.
I work for the government, and like my entire desk is covered in pagan shit. And it's always great when I get somebody to come in. Bless your soul, and I'm like, wrong tree, honey, but okay.
Or when they come in and say, tell them what you say when somebody comes in and calls you a reptilian.
Oh, yeah, I've been called a reptile because I work. So funny story, Chad. For new viewers, I work for the government, like actually, in the public sector. So,
Kobold is the law.
No, I'm not the law, but I think it's really funny. I'm a lizard that works for the government. That's the joke. Anyway, so anytime somebody comes in and calls me a lizard person at work, I always, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this one day, I always hit them with the, what I do in my free time is my own business. I'm gonna get in trouble for that one day, but I don't care, it's funny as hell.
Disco said, oh god, I'm so sorry.
I actually don't mind the job.
It's
I
fine.
like it, actually. It's,
You do help people quite a bit, even though maybe you're not supposed to.
yeah, I'm not supposed to.
Kobold's a good guy.
I try to help. Especially when it comes to, like...
You do good.
Of course, if you come in acting like a dickhead, you ain't getting no help.
Yeah. You see some crazy stuff working that job, though, Kobold.
I did see somebody get scalped once.
Quite recently, actually. We were on stream when the day it happened. More so sorry about how chaotic government jobs are right now. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. Gotta make sure to blink out of sync when you make that joke.
Oh no, I don't.
No,
I don't
Kobold
do that.
didn't
I
scalp a
actually
guy.
flick my tongue. I flick my tongue afterwards.
Kobold needed the leather. You scalped the guy to get leather? Is that in the lore now? Oh
No, actually, no. I do not use human leather. It's not good. It doesn't stretch very well.
How do you
Only
know?
one time I did it for a book for this old witch.
Was it the guy you killed with the helmet?
D&D? No.
For context, we played D&D, and Kobold is just Kobold in game.
For some reason, I have an ungodly fucking luck. I roll 20s quite frequently. And I roll.
We need to get you a regular set of dice.
I'm not doing that because it's working for me so far.
But yeah, no, he rolled to try and hit somebody with a helmet.
To hit an enemy with a dented helmet that I definitely did not take off of a corpse.
You stole it from him.
Yeah.
And no, he decimated the guy in one hit.
That's fun.
And then he got chucked like a football at another guy, and then proceeded to just destroy him. Kobold's a
Monkey's got
menace.
an arm, let me tell you.
Yeah, Monkey does have an arm on him. Fucking Bob. Doesn't show up one day, and then the next day comes in and chucks you like a football at your nearest enemy. Beautiful. Anybody else here play D&D? For lore's sake, I am also just my character in D&D, just with beard.
Which is also why my character is a D&D character on here. For anybody lurking, it's not a furry thing.
I mean, I've done plenty of furry art in my time. That's where I got majority of my experience.
I'm not opposed to it being like I like.
Oh, I know.
I'm not against furries. Trust. But
you're not against the free art.
But I'm just saying, like, for context, it's a D&D character. It's not actually a furry character.
Yeah. Like when it says it was probably like one of those German helmets with the big spikes on top. No, I think it was just one of the flat helmets, but he just threw it hard enough that it just crushed somebody's head.
And I just clobbered.
Threw it from 20 yards away and killed the guy. That's crazy. Grant says, I was playing one of the Dragon Champs in League earlier and got wrecked. I was like, they made me into boots! Tori wants to play D&D with the TV people. We'd love to play D&D. The people that we play with currently aren't normally around to play very often.
As soon as that's over,
I think we've only had 4? Yeah, maybe. We've only had like 4 sessions with them. We'd like to have more, but things keep falling through. That and we're all on different time zones. We have like somebody from the Philippines and yeah, we got all kinds of people. I would love to though. I'd love to have another. Although I don't know if some DMs would be able to handle you, honey. You are. It's okay. We're happy to have her along.
I'm a gremlin. I'm bad.
Blister said the VTuber I mod for is the complete opposite. Apparently when he played D&D, he frequently got nat ones. That's like my main set of dice. I managed to roll on 5 separate dice a nat 1 6 times. In a row. Uninterrupted. That's...
unfortunate.
That's, like, theoretically impossible. I don't know how I did it, but it happened. My DM was very confused. E-Black said, I feel like if I played D&D, I would get nat ones all day long. I would hope not.
I thought that was going to be me.
Talking to the
Did not
screen.
happen.
No, you actually got really good luck, and I think that made it funner for you. Because you're like, oh my god, I can actually just do shit.
Except for that one time I tried to convince the guard.
Yeah, and I was just like, I'm gonna pick him up.
I tried to like sleight of hand a helmet off of a guard by giving him the dented helmet that I stole off a corpse. And
it did not work.
It did not work.
That was the one time.
No, it was not the one time.
Hi, VCR.
Hello.
But Seth said Tori's literally talking to the screen and he's just grabbing what she's saying and typing it for her. That's funny. I'm glad she's enjoying her time. I'm glad she's having a good time with it. Hello, Tori. We're glad you're here. We'd like to play D&D with you someday, maybe. That'd be nice. Momo said League player in chat. Let's go, another addicted. Yeah. Maki likes League too. I've never gotten into League. I know you used to play Warcraft, not World of Warcraft.
I played League when it first came out. I was not good.
I played a little bit of Smite. It's essentially League, but with actual gods. Gran then said, I got a low roll. I got a lot of low rolls in battle and a lot of nat 20s when it's pretty much useless. That's fair. That's, you know.
You know, to be fair, I actually low pretty roll. Maybe I should drink less. I roll pretty low in battle.
That's not true.
No,
babe, you like one-hit kill everybody. That's not true. You skinned 4 rats and then
those
fed
are rats.
them 2
That's
rats.
Not the same.
The guys we killed in battle, you didn't even get touched. You got hit once.
No, I got hit quite a few times.
Either way, you need to spec into health for yourself. I'm a tank. I got hit like 6 times and I was still fine.
Health is a scam. That's why we on Team Luigi out here.
Oh damn! You got to be careful with that, honey. Mamma mia.
What? I like Mario.
I know. Rats have like 3 HP max. Yeah, true, but these ones also, I don't know. They are the same size as him, for what it's worth. He is so girly pop. You're so right, Graham.
What the hell does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Not you being girly pop, but Luigi's pretty girly pop. One Punch Kobold. Very true. Holland strength. I
just know the.
Yeah, I know. I'd watch that with you. I haven't seen it, but I know a bit about it, and it seems like it's a pretty okay anime. I haven't seen a lot of modern anime. I've seen a lot of old anime. I used to watch anime all the time back in high school. I'm pretty sure when I went into my 3rd year of high school, I had like 300 anime under my belt. None of them were mainstream. I didn't watch One Piece or Naruto or the majority of the ones that were available over here.
After watching the literally first episode, watching old man's fingers go up his butt bothered me significantly. I'm done.
That's fair. No Naruto for you. You like Bleach, Seth? Bleach is an
what was the one with the guy that had the finger guns? He died and got finger guns?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
I watched a little bit of the dub on Toonami of that. I liked that a little bit.
It's very different.
I
like Yu Yu Hakusho. There was also Hikaru no Go.
That were really into Bleach.
Yeah.
So I know that he's a dog demon thing. That's all I know.
No, that's Inuyasha.
Oh. Wait. Oh, Bleach is the black robes, orange hair guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's all I know.
I don't know if Kobold would like Elfenlied, but I remember Elfenlied quite well. Chobits, Elfenlied. One of my favorites is Strawberry Panic.
I want to watch that one with the elephant creature that you keep showing me. That you said comes from a Swedish thing. The Swedish children's book. They're like
Moomin.
Moomin.
You want me to show you Moomin? Yeah, we can watch Moomin.
That looks cute as fuck, and also the one character very, very much reminds me of me.
You love Snufkin. You haven't even seen it, and you love Snufkin.
Snufkin is my spirit animal.
Spirit animal? Yeah.
I just want to go fishing. Leave me alone.
My first anime made me queer. Thanks a lot, Card. Oh, fucking Cardcaptor Sakura. I love that one. It's such a classic. Moomin was Finnish. It wasn't Swedish, it was Finnish, and it was initially a storybook that got turned into an anime because I guess a lot of Japanese people really liked them. Which I find kind of funny. Plague Bunny says, my brother was the weeb, Evangelion was my first. I just watched Akira for the first time in years and it's so off. Yeah, Akira is crazy.
I only know! Get out of my head! Ah!
Yeah, that one. Okay, so fun fact for you, honey, about Akira is it is just a movie. It's not a series.
I could watch a movie. Maybe.
It's an anime movie that was drawn for 60 frames a second.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Those poor animators.
Yes. Yeah. There was. I don't know. It's one of the Nordics. I don't know if it was Finnish or Swedish. Hold on. I will fact check myself here. Where is Moomin from? Finland. So it was Finland. I stand corrected. It wasn't Swedish. It was Finnish. E-Black was correct. Yeah, Magi is another interesting one. It is an Aladdin retelling, yeah. So we do have an anime suggestion tab on the server. If you're interested in telling Kobold about anime, be sure to opt into the anime role. I don't remember if I did it on the anime role, or if I did it on the VTuber role as part of that, or if it's just one that everybody can get into. But there is a Teach Kobold anime thing in the help desk. The only anime that Kobold has seen is some of the 4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. I've
seen Cowboy Bebop.
I've
seen Cowboy Bebop.
A little bit. Yes, a little bit of Bobobo. Basically, all the Toonami anime he had seen bits and pieces of.
I thought Bobobo was funny as shit, but only the dub. I've never seen the actual Japanese version.
Yeah, I showed him Cowboy Bebop. He really liked that. I showed him. We've seen the first season of Beastars.
I was working on an animation with you, Farley, and you kept telling me that, man, this is so much like Cowboy Bebop, which I had never seen at the time. So
yeah, Wolf's Rain is very hard.
Cowboy Bebop lore without ever seeing.
Yeah. I saw a VTuber I used to watch play the Snufkin game, and it was about him destroying private property and saving the environment. Hell yeah, Snufkin. Good guy, that guy. I feel like Kobold would like Snufkin a lot. I feel like you're gonna like Moomin.
Where is my...
And now we've got other people to talk about anime with that you will never have seen. Basically, his knowledge of anime stops at 4 Kids, and then Cowboy Bebop, and then Beastars Season 1.
Well, you showed me
He's
some of
seen
the
nothing
Ghibli
else.
stuff.
Ghibli, that's not what we normally talk about when we're considering anime.
Okay, but it's anime.
It is lovely, yes, but it's not like series. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen at least some form of Ghibli movie.
Does Once Over the Garden
Did he ever
count?
watch Full Metal Alchemist? No, he has not seen Full Metal Alchemist, but I will be showing him that. It's like pulling teeth trying to get Kobold to watch stuff. We watched majority of the first 6 seasons of Columbo together. Sorry, my brain had to pause.
That's what we're doing tomorrow, by the way. I want to watch it.
You want to watch Columbo with me?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, I gotta try and find it again because I don't
It's
remember
on,
where we were
watching
watching
it.
it.
On, Prime.
Oh right, because they had switched over to it. Gotta watch both versions of Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, we can do that because there's Full Metal Alchemist, which is not based on the manga, and then there's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is based on the manga, and they are very different anime.
Okay, so...
Oh, you're sending a picture of it. Yeah, that's looking good.
I don't know if it needs to have the texture, you know what I mean?
The fill-ins, yeah.
Now that I did the edge, it
If you
feels
don't-
like it needs the texture. Because it doesn't...
Well, what you could do is do the texture near the bottom of the mountains, like by where they're close to each other, and then
I feel like I'm doing the
leave it
texture
on the
along
tops
the
to make it
top.
look bright. Oh, okay. Like on the outside edge of the
Yeah.
mountains? I think that'd be a good idea. Last time I talked to you guys about Freerun, I said I would watch it, but I'm still only at the 7th episode. That's fair. I want to watch Dungeon Meshi with you. I feel like you would like Dungeon Meshi. That was where that certain clip was that I showed you the other day, where the knight or the paladin was like singing, and he's just like, "But I learned the whole thing. They didn't even stay to hear it."
Oh, yeah, that looked interesting.
So that's basically people trying to survive in a dungeon by eating the monsters around them while they're trying to save a teammate that got lost. It's like a D&D thing, and the kobolds in it are all dog people.
Well, then it's Japanese.
As is true in, Japanese kobolds. I love how Kobold just yells the hammer into the stamp. Oh no, you didn't switch to your thumpies.
Oh! Ah!
He has a thumpy.
I forgot. My bad. Let me switch to it.
I made you that thumpy toggle. You're normally so good at switching to it. There we go. That's just Kobold clicking his lizard beak. Tori thinks it's hella cute. Oh, she likes that you were doing the look. Or does she like the thumpies? I made these models. Mine actually has an option to be like Kobold's. I just can't use it because my computer is not the one that is actively using the PNGTuber program. But I made all of these. I've been doing digital art for about 17 years now on commission, and I do all kinds of stuff. She likes how he looks all focused right now. Yeah! I put a lot of effort into it. So he has that glove that's on his little character and the poncho.
Actually use that when
I actually...
So when I'm stitching, I actually use that. I use a glove when I do it so that it's a little less hard on my hand, I guess.
Yeah, so that you can grab
the one on the
better.
picture is a little bit less dirty.
A touch. I mean, I could make it dirtier if you want. I have the ability. He's got all kinds of toggles too, and a couple different
top
outfits.
hat.
We have an outfit that we use specifically for 3D printing stuff.
Well, not just 3D printing, but the smelting too.
Yeah, smelting as well. He's got little goggles.
This model doesn't have the goggles. I just noticed.
Yeah, no, it's probably the other one. But Kobold's got all kinds of stuff going on in his. I put a lot of love into it because, I love him and he's kind of. I want his character to look good for everybody. I do like the new design we did for you. I think removing the hair was a good idea.
Yeah, the hair is a little less intrusive.
Poor Hype. He's stuck in bed and his teeth are hurting. Poor dude. I told him it's okay and that we're thinking of him. Poor thing. I too have been having hurty teeth. It's not fun. I wish teeth weren't so expensive to take care of, and I wish that they didn't hurt when you did take care of them. Because it feels like you just get punished for working on them.
I'm sorry, I can't relate.
I know, you're so... Look, Kobold, I get it, you're perfect, okay? You get,
I
like,
care for
perfect
my teeth!
teeth, and you got 20/40 vision, and never had a cavity, and...
I've never had a cavity.
I know.
I brushed
I'm
the
just
shit out of my
joking
teeth. I use floss.
That's not the reason why you don't get cavities. It's because you never had the germ introduced to your body. That's normally what initially causes it to start off, is you get the bacteria in your body from a young age. How did you care for your teeth in 1890? Well, we're gonna find out with his Mountain Man stuff, aren't we?
Toothbrushes were invented in 1834.
Yeah, so he was just
I have tooth
just
powder.
in time. Tooth powder. Ooh. Well, you will have tooth powder, or have you ordered it already?
I have not ordered it yet.
See, I feel like you should get that ahead of time just to try it to make sure that you aren't, like, allergic to it.
Well, I won't be
'Cause
allergic
you
to
have-
it. Nothing in it will...
Well, that you know of.
True.
Kobold is very sensitive. He's got some tummy issues that make it to where he can't eat things like meat. He's sensitive to dairy. He's got all kinds of tummy troubles, and so I always worry when he tries new things that, like, oh, they might have, like, bone in it or gelatin or some kind of animal product that is not great for you. Low constitution but high strength. Yeah, high strength and high charisma, I'd say.
I think that
You've got
works
a
better.
bit of a silver tongue on you.
I'm good at convincing people.
Ooh, I hope you enjoy the matzo balls, Gran. And to let you know, honey, what he said there, BBIB, or BBIAB, is be back in a bit. Tism Riz.
Bab! Biob!
Biab. Babiob. That is always a nice thing, Blister. He traded good stomach for no cavities. And perfect eyes. He's got like 20/40 vision.
Yeah, I'm really
But he
when
wants
it comes
glasses.
to shooting, I don't miss. I have really good vision.
Oh wait, yeah, we can post the
Oh, we can post the shoot. Well, some of it.
But can he fly with those little wings?
No.
Well, not with his wings, but he can fly a plane and a helicopter. He has done so.
Yeah, true.
Kobold's done a lot in his life. Farrier work, flying a plane, flying a helicopter, smelting, figuring out how to do Byzantine chain work.
Oh yeah. Yeah, out of spite. That one was fully out of spite.
Kobold is rapidly approaching your location. Oh yeah, I do like
I was
it
a
with
volunteer
the texture.
firefighter too.
That's true. I feel like you could almost.
I will actually.
With that
I actually
texture-
thought about that when I retire. I might do that again. I
You're
might
gonna
just
go back to it.
But then the problem is, right? Unless there's an active fire happening, you have to have EMT training, which means I have to go back to school for EMT training.
Which you could do. You'd have time.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. You got time to think about that. We got years.
I'd rather be a
So
firefighter
what
than
I'd
a
suggest.
government worker.
True. What I'd suggest with that, honey, is I do like that. What I think you should do is on the very top mountain range line, maybe do another line of the texture stamped
Do
in
it thicker.
to make it look like the sky is fading back into it,
Yeah, I can do
like upward. I feel like that'll really push the look a bit for you.
that. That's the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
I was like, why is it not doing the thing?
I feel like this is turning into a pretty successful stream for you. You're learning that tooling isn't actually as bad as you thought it would be.
True.
And next you can try one of the critters.
I will do the crow. Because the crow is going to be
Okay.
my slight bane.
Fight me if you want. Best anime series ever is King of the Hill. You know,
I
a lot of
agree
people over in
100%.
Japan really do love
I
King of
fucking
the Hill.
love King of the Hill.
Intercontinental Ballistic Kobold. Hell yeah. But I do love King of the Hill, it's so good. It's funny to me that there are, like, essentially weebs, but in Japan for America, for American content. So, like, South Park is really big. Boondocks was hella big. King of the Hill is huge. And then I also find it funny, apparently Japanese movies will sometimes reference specific states. And so there are like weird stereotypes about specific states that are just thought to be true by Japanese people based on what's in the movies. I don't know, it's just silly. Best anime ever is Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good
I'm not gonna lie to
choice.
you, I did not know that it was not Japanese until somebody recently told me.
I love you,
Well,
Kobold.
not
You're
that
silly.
recently, but like, I didn't know.
I know. You don't know a lot of things.
Is that better?
And it's why I like helping to teach you. Yeah, I do like that quite a bit. You know, with that same texture, you could almost do a an Aurora Borealis texture. Where you would just do a couple lines of it. Yeah, just from the first cut of it to that, that's looking hella good. Good work. I'm proud of you. Good job keeping with it, honey. Kobold does want to watch that one, I think.
I do.
You want the silly D one? The Aurora Borealis, at this time of year, this time of day, in your part of the country, localized entirely within your letter. Why,
Yes.
yes. May we see it? No.
No.
I wonder if anybody here's ever seen Stonequackers.
God,
Probably
such a
not.
good show. That is the
It is
funniest
such a good
fucking
show. I don't know where you can watch it, though.
It's no longer on Hulu. I'm
There's a
pretty sure it's a
season
Canadian
2.
show.
There's a season 2?
There's a Stonequacker season 2? Shut up.
Yeah, it's on Prime.
I might pay for that. Okay, real talk, chat. Funny as shit.
Such a random show.
It's funny as shit. If you have the opportunity to watch it, I recommend it. It's funny as shit.
It's a Western show, but it is pretty fucking funny.
Oh, it is 100% a Western. Are those individual toe socks? Why, yes.
Why, yes.
Are those quite comfortable? No.
No. Best Yu-Gi-Oh card is Gogiga Gaga Gigo. I'm proud of myself for saying that one correct. I don't think you could. You did like Yu-Gi-Oh from the 4Kids one, though. Up to a certain point. You didn't get to the motorcycles. You thought that was dumb,
that was dumb.
which is fair.
I thought the motorcycle was dumb.
Motorcycle. Did you like... Best magic card is Asmarano Marty Kata Instina Kuldakar. I feel like I actually did that one pretty good.
What is it?
Asmarano Mardika
Asmarano
Dystina
Mardika. Hold on, I have
Kuldakar.
to stand up. I can't see that. Hold on. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna look.
Oh my god, you made him stand up.
You made me get up for this. Hold on. Asmarano Mardika Diastinac Kulidakar? Kuldakar.
Kuldakar.
Cling clang, cling clang. Why does that feel offensive?
You used to have a very fancy,
What?
a very fancy magic card.
Oh yeah. So apparently I had a Black Lotus, Magic the Gathering Black Lotus, like apparently Black Lotus. A friend of mine played Magic. I didn't. And I was like, hey, do you want my Magic cards? And he looks at me and he goes, that's a fucking Black Lotus. And I'm like, are you gonna use it? Well, yeah. Well, okay, take it. Oops.
That's a very, very expensive card.
I don't care. I'd rather somebody play with it
I know.
than to let
I
it
know.
sit in a fucking box.
You got a heart of gold, especially when it comes to making sure that people actually appreciate.
Toys are meant
the
to be
things
played
around
with.
them. Yeah, like plushies and.
Oh well. Win some, you lose some. Toys are meant to be played with.
Said fucking what? That was 100K. A fucking Black Lotus. What the fuck, Sela? Yeah.
There was a
I
couple
spoke with
other
him about that
cards
a bit.
too that were also up there when it came to Magic cards. I
Like
liked
what? Do you
collecting
remember
cards
any
when I
of
was a
them?
kid. Like I had a ton of Pokemon cards. I never could get a Charizard, and I'm pissed off about that. But
That's like Kobold. You raging with your lady, Seth? I assume so, given the
look, I don't know.
the
I don't
nerd
know
response
Magic.
there.
I don't know Magic. I don't trust Magic. Okay.
What were some of the other cards you think?
I don't remember, but my friend was telling me they were quite rare cards, and I went, oh, okay.
Kobold's got the luck of the draw.
If you
and he
named
does
them,
not
I
care
bet you
about
I
any
could
of
tell you
them.
if I had them or not, because I kind of remember them, but I don't remember them off the top of my head. I know Black Lotus was one of them because you You keep telling me that it's an
That was
expensive
the
card.
big one. Like they're saying, yeah, it was 100K. That would have bought our house.
Oh well. I didn't need it at the time, and somebody gets to have it.
Dude gave away a. Did you give away a scrubland?
I'm not familiar with that, so no.
Okay.
I don't know what a scrubland is.
Yeah, I've. Listen, we can sell it to somebody who will use it. That's fine.
He was my friend. He was one of my
I know
friends
he's
in
your
college.
friend.
I didn't
I
have a
know.
lot of friends in college.
I know. Because you were too busy partying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had the Knights of Pythias. By the way, guys, I'm actually a knight. If anybody didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm
Kobold is
actually
a knight.
Yeah. I'm a knight of Pythias.
Kobold.
And I got a letter from it was President Obama at the time. But I have a letter from the president congratulating me.
Fucking Kobold. You are an eldritch being, and everybody has known. Everybody knows about it except for you.
I'm just a guy.
Kobold is the knight. He is a knight.
Oops.
He's a fucking farrier. He can fly planes. He gave somebody
I'm
a
pretty
black
sure I
lotus.
fought the Red Baron.
Faux free. Possibly, honestly. You got all kinds of stuff going on, honey. And he's all mine. Yeah, he's an interesting fella, and I wanted him to be able to stream because I feel like people would get a kick out of his stories and would like him. And every time we stream, he's just like, I just don't get it. Why do people stick around and like?
I'm
why
not
do
that
they
interesting,
like
I
this?
promise.
We got quite a few people who beg to differ, babe.
Okay.
I mean, seriously though, all of our subscribers here, it's like we get people to come in, and I mean, I'm glad I introduced you to VTubing because I feel like you wouldn't have been able to YouTube otherwise. We've
Yeah.
tried before, and you were like, "Oh, I don't want to
Awkward
do
as
that because I
shit.
can't show my face, and I don't like how I look, and all this." And I'm like, "Well, you could just be a little lizard dude," and you're just like, "Oh, I could do that?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's just like, "Oh, okay, all right.
Here we
I
are.
guess I'll try." Yeah, and I'm very proud of you for sticking with it. I showed up to body double for the knighting. That's hilarious. Yeah, Kobold has a bad habit of not realizing his own worth and the worth of things around him. That Black Lotus could have paid for a house, but I'm glad you gave it to a friend who you know
Okay.
likes it a lot and who still uses it, but it could have helped you a lot. You could have bought a whole new motor for your car, like 4 times over with that.
I don't care. Some things aren't really
I
worth
wish you
money.
would. I guess, Kobold. I feel like you come from a different place than me with regards to that. But fair.
No, I grew up poor. I'm not. Look, if I can give something to somebody that will use it, I'd rather it go to them.
But doubling is something that ADHD people do to get work done. Oh, I see. Oh, so like watching somebody else work is making you work as well.
That makes so much sense.
That explains why you like watching. Yeah, no, that. You know, you're not diagnosed, but I am fairly certain that there is no doubt that you
Not diagnosed, but
absolutely are
pretty sure.
ADHD. Might be what I'm doing right now, says Blister. I am not. I don't think that I have ADHD. Which, you know, But I definitely see it in you quite a bit. You may not be diagnosed, at least not not officially. You did have that doctor that was like, hey, he might be. And then you got ignored and we're told, no, couldn't be. We should probably check on that at some point. I can help you figure that out. Yeah, I know. I can help you. Because I feel like that would help you a lot, just knowing. That way you don't feel like you're broken or anything, that it's just like, oh, it's a condition. It's not me just being bad at doing stuff.
Yeah, I get that a lot, Chad. I get the whole complex of like, well, I'm not doing anything, so I'm broken. I'm wrong. Happens a lot.
Which I don't think you are. I just think your brain is built different, which is fine. A lot of people have the same kind of brain type as you. Zila says, that explains why I can grind ranked better with Kobold on the second monitor. Like Bunny says, true, it's kind of motivating, enjoying working together and stuff. Why must all the relatable people have ADHD? It's why I have to really be careful when you and May start talking, because I'm like,
we can't stop.
It's been 5 hours. You have to go to bed, please. Seth says, I can tell you right now that Kobold has ADHD. Normal people don't have this many hobbies, skills, and interests. It's true.
What do you mean?
There are people who do not do anything on their off time.
Okay, to be fair, that makes sense, because when I'm at work, like...
you see the people just sitting there, and
I'm over here, like, sewing and shit at my desk, and people are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm sewing?
I have to keep myself busy.
Don't you have a hobby? No.
A lot of people don't. People don't draw. People don't do anything.
Me when people tell me they don't have hobbies, and I'm like, what do you do when you go home?
They go home and they watch TV, or they sit around.
That's boring.
And that's it. Yeah, but that's how they are. That's just how they live their life.
This did not do what I thought it was gonna do.
Uh-oh.
I'm okay with it,
It's fine.
though.
You can just scratch it out. Okay.
Ooh,
It,
I have
like,
a choice. I'm gonna choose this conch.
Conch. The giant horse conch.
Excuse me?
It's even funnier in the original video from that. The giant horse conch. It's a nature documentary about giant conchs. And it's silly.
You almost slipped up there.
I almost said conches, and I was like, that's not correct. Technically, it is conchs. But it sounds like what happens when you hit something. Like, I've conked my head on things before, and it's not fun. I do not have ADHD because I don't have the same... Like, I can take breaks from things and come back to them, whereas you will just stop doing them altogether if you break from something for longer than, like, a minute. I'd agree. I think that you definitely do, and I want to help you get just addressed, just so that you have it in yourself that, like, you're not busted. You're normal for what your brain is. It is your normal. Kobold is an iPad kid. He was not. He didn't have a computer until high school.
I didn't have. Yeah, I didn't. And when I. Well, no, we had a computer in the house.
You had a computer, but you didn't have internet, and you didn't use it.
No. Kobold did not.
He grew up like it was
Kobold
the 50s.
did not have internet until middle school, and cell phones were still new.
And Kobold, when he did get access to internet, didn't even use it. Like, he didn't get into internet gaming or anything like that. And he's only 2 years older than me.
I got tricked into watching Two Girls, One Cup, but that's about it.
No, he's only 2 years older than me, but he grew up like it was the 50s. It's why he was in Boy Scouts. He didn't go online and...
I was probably one of the last generations to do Boy Scouts, to be honest.
Yeah, he's an Eagle Scout. He could have gone into the military or started scouting.
They wanted me to join the military afterwards. I just didn't want to be a ROTC kid.
Yeah. You also didn't want to be a Scoutmaster.
No, incorrect. I was a Scoutmaster for a bit.
You were a Scoutmaster. You're so cute.
What? Did you not? I told you about that.
No, you've never told me that you were a scoutmaster.
Yeah, I still have the uniform, I think.
Oh yeah?
Doesn't fit me anymore. I'm a lot fatter now.
Well, it's because now you're a grown-ass man. At a booming 3'4".
Okay.
You're a little lizard. Nah. He's tall. He's tall and
I'm
he's
not
very
as tall
cute.
as some of the people in here.
No, true.
Okay.
You're very
Hulk's a
short compared to
giant.
majority of the people. Yeah. Bunny says, yeah, I hate that too. I have a bunch of old rare instruments and pieces because I never got back to them. Need to work on something in one go. Seth says, ADHD allows you to do everything all at once except care for yourself. And then you stand up.
Oh my god!
and you're
I
like,
can't tell
"Wait,
you
I
how
have
many
things."
times, like, I will forget to breathe. Like,
have to
that's not
remind him
even
to
a
stand up to
joke.
go use the
I will
restroom,
forget
'cause
to
he
breathe.
won't. When Kobold was young, the first phone was made. We have an old TV that we need to fix.
Oh yeah,
I would
the
love
Hoffman?
to show that.
The 49
Yeah.
Hoffman? Yeah.
It's so cool. We found it on our first like big time date together,
Yeah.
and which I think is cute for a first date. Like we went to this. We went to a Cajun place for lunch, and we walked to an antique shop, and we found this old TV, and we bought a TV together.
I was like, dude, I want this TV.
And we carried it like
Oh, it
4
was
blocks
so
back to the
heavy.
car.
It was so heavy.
Yeah, it's a wood TV. It has a part radio on it, and then it's the round screen. We need to replace the tube on it, but it does still pick up a little bit on the radio. We just need a better antenna.
The main tube still works. It's just some of the internal tubes don't. I also don't know shit about TVs, so that's a problem.
Yeah, I definitely have a picture of it in here. Hold on. I have so much saved from.
Yeah, if
us
anyone
being
knows
together.
about TV repair, Kobold does not.
Or radio repair, that works too.
Yeah, radio repair also, I don't know anything about, but if you do, I also need help with that. I have a 51, with, a non-working AM radio.
Where is it? It's gotta be in this. I have so much of your stuff in here. I have like 4 separate chats of stuff saved specifically for Kobold. Stars, there it is. Copy. Pasta. Where should I put it? I'll put it in the stream-related stuff for now. And
We should change that
I'll
to
figure
just
out if it needs-
stream-related media.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll change that over. But yeah, it's got a little fabric front. It's very cute. It does turn on. And I do have a video of it, but I can't show it because it's got your face on it.
Damn. It's gonna be wild when, Kobold
It's got this
show
really
his
cool
face.
green glow when it starts. Well, I mean, technically on the Discord we could.
No.
No,
Because
okay.
I work for the government, I technically am not supposed to.
Yeah. Blister says, the more I listen to Kobold, the more he's just like Grunkle Stan. I'd agree with that. He's had that same fucking PFP.
I've had that
for
PFP
the past
of
45
Grunkle Stan
years.
with Krogunk's face for longer than 3 years.
I said for the past 45 years. It's been 84 years. No. Pretty much since you got on Discord.
Yeah.
That was like the first thing you chose. You changed at one point to one of those idiots from the Christmas special from Star Wars.
I did.
and then you changed it back to
Changed it
Grunkle
back.
Stan.
Yeah, that's my holiday picture. I forgot to change
Zila
it
said,
this
just
year.
make a notepad on Discord. That's what I do to save space. Yeah, I have Telegram. I have like 2 separate Telegram chats that I have of just stuff for Kobold and like memory stuff from our time together, even from before we were dating. Because we've been best friends for like 2014 was when we met, so it's been
84 years.
I could totally do the math in my head. It's been like 10 years, and yeah, we've been talking pretty much. We had like a couple months at the start where we didn't really talk all that much, where we didn't really know each other, and then we just started talking, and then we never stopped. And you've been like my rock through it. You're the only one that really stayed with me throughout all the years.
Imagine me doing the rock face right now.
I don't think you can do the rock face.
Excuse me.
I
might
don't
be
think
able
you
to.
can.
Is
Welcome
today
back,
a New Year's
Gren.
thing? Is today Chinese
Yes,
New Year's?
it's the Lunar New Year.
Okay. Alright, that would explain all the fireworks and the gunshots I
Yes,
heard
Lunar New
earlier.
Year.
There is a difference.
Happy Lunar New Year to everybody. Welcome back, Gran. I hope the matzo balls... Oh, you say they're matzo. Wait. I'm glad they are tasty. You do?
I do.
I've never had them. Blister says, I remember a joke in Gravity Falls where Grunkle Stan listens to an AM radio. Hearing Kobold talk about wanting to fix his AM radio only proves that Grunkle Stan allegations. Turns out Chinese people like guns just as much as us. Well, they're the ones who invented them. Gunpowder comes, like guns.
Yeah, no, that's
initially
real.
started in China.
The Chinese invented guns.
Oh, they're steaming in the pot currently. Oh, I hope they turn out amazing. I hope they're so tasty. That sounds lovely. E-Black says, I didn't know it was Lunar New Year until Tabby streamed. Me too, E-Black. Don't worry. I don't know holidays. Kobold gets lots of holidays off.
Not this
Yes.
one.
I did post the cool TV that we have in the stream-related memes channel on our Discord. Do you post art in projects? Absolutely, you can post art in projects, Blister. Should we separate that?
We can.
I'll leave it for now. We can just have projects be like art and other people's stuff. Feel free to post whatever you got going in there. And, yeah. Would it be better if I had chicken stock, but bouillon works fine, I guess.
I use better
But if
than
you use a
bouillon.
combination of bouillon and chicken stock,
The mushroom better than
then you
bouillon?
can get that extra flavor.
Farley?
Yeah,
I
mushroom
can't
was pretty
draw, but apparently
But you can tool!
I can. The knife. Okay, let me just say, right? You saw how I
You
did
were
feathers
trained
and
in
how
the
terrible
blade.
it was. Look at this fucking
You've been
head.
trained in the blade. Yeah, there you go,
Why can I?
Kobold.
Why am I fucking good with a knife?
Oh, I like how you did that top thing. That's really cool.
Why am I good with a knife? What the fuck? it's the,
I told
it's the
you.
blue collar coming out of me. I'm good with a box cutter.
I told you. Kobold were like, oh, I can't do it. It's gonna be too hard. And I'm like, I think you can. You're great with your hands, and this, you can control the depth of things. You can adjust the blade on your own.
Is
With
this
a
what you?
pen,
Is
it's kind
this
of
what
hard
it's
because
like
you're on
to
a paper and
draw?
you're not pressing.
Is this what it's like to draw for people?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it just kind of comes out, and you get it how you want it. And even if it's slightly a little bit off, you work with it and make it even better.
I'm so
I am
jealous
proud
of
of
people
you,
that can draw.
Kobold. Skills improve when things get sharp. I don't know. Kobold can knife a picture of real good. Knife drawing is actually more tiring, like drawing with a burner. Ooh. Try holding a pencil like a box cutter and see if that helps. That's true. You can hold your pencil different. Also, working with like a proper graphite. Yeah, honestly, if that's how you are able to do it, try it. Especially with like full. Especially with like a full, like a carpenter's pencil, I feel like that might work for you.
Give me something to draw.
Okay. Well, can
ain't
you
no
draw
way
a
that's
bird?
gonna work. I'm gonna fucking
can you
flip
draw
the
a
fuck
crow?
out if this works. I'm trying to think of something in my head.
Think of a crow.
No.
Draw the head of a crow. No? Alright, draw whatever you want, honey. Look at him, he's learning, guys. Seth says to draw a bunny. Can you draw a flower? You said you're better with things that are like plants versus drawing beings. Is it just that you got trained out of holding your pencil the way that works for you? Let me see what you have, Kobold. A knife! I love that meme.
Okay,
The ankle of a crow.
Good! Maybe if I had reference, I'm like, well, I can't do it. Still doesn't
That's
work. Okay. I'm going back to the knife.
But you can draw on leather. And currently, that's important for you. Look at you go, Kobold. Learning. I'm proud of you. Seth said, I have a hard time drawing because I'm left-handed, but I was only ever taught to use my right. Ooh.
So actually, funny story, I'm ambidextrous, but I was trained out of using my left hand because I tended to, when I was a little kid, I would try and draw with my left hand, and I would write with my right. And my teacher said that I would have an easier time growing up if I was right-handed. So they trained it out of me. So maybe I can draw with this hand, I'm just stupid with this hand.
Could be.
And because this is more tactile, this is more of a different type of media, that's why I can do it. God, that would be so fucking weird. Do we do like a preschool stream chat where I learn how to write and draw?
Well, that's
with
what
my
I told
left
you, is
hand?
we're gonna do a... Yeah, fuck it. I told you I want to teach you how to draw on stream. We can work through it together, and you can figure out which hand you like best for drawing. Granted, you're probably not going to be great right at the start with your left hand because you're out of practice with it, but could Kobold write on 2 pages at once, I wonder?
I don't know.
Potentially?
I don't know.
We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know.
Zila with the bro, my handwriting is just butt.
Ayo, same,
Gran
actually.
says there's also a difference between a knife and a pen or pencil, where the knife only has a limited angle of usefulness.
So what I'm hearing is I would be really good with like an old school calligraphy knife or a calligraphy pen.
I have calligraphy pens. I can bring them down
like
with
a
me if you want to
fountain
try
pen
them.
that doesn't have the same like angle of work.
Yeah, I have like 4 of those. I can
please
bring.
Please don't tell me I'm actually like literate with a fucking like fountain pen. That's just gonna make the fucking allegations stick even harder.
I mean, I have several of them. I can bring them down with me when I come down in February.
God damn
I'll bring those, and I'll bring the Swedish Kit Kat, and we can work it out. You'll get to see my pale ass on stream again, like tiny ass hands. It'll be great. Try using a quill and ink like when you were growing up.
I actually refuse to use a quill.
Both Seth and E-Black say use a quill. Try it out.
I will not
Grant
use
says
a
learning
quill.
calligraphy helped me with lettering. Why?
irritating.
You can use a fake feather. Why are they irritating?
They're
You
too,
just
like,
dip, dip,
in
dip.
your face.
If you have a big one, but you can use a small feather.
You can't.
But yes, yeah, you can. You don't have to have a feather that's half the size of your arm.
And it's not a quill.
So you do want to use one. You just want to use one of the annoying ones.
No, I don't want to use a quill. I think they're annoying.
Seth says he has bad memories from school with the quills. Did you get poked by one? Is that why? You can use a straw if you want. You just need to learn to cut the nib correctly. Oh, true. That's a good way to test for
You want me to
quilling.
cut my nib?
You can just use a
What?
nib.
Oh, I was like, excuse
That's what
me?
the end of a pen is called.
You want me to do what to my nib?
Why
This
my
isn't that
social
kind of
anxiety stop me
stream.
from posting something? Blister, it's okay. I mean, you can take your time and post it when you feel comfortable, but like, I'd like
No
to see your
judgment.
art.
You
can send it to me in DMs if you don't want.
Yeah,
if you don't wanna
seriously,
post it
no
in the actual
judgment at
server.
all.
Yeah.
Trust,
Kobold has a lot of
can't
stuff
draw.
that he doesn't like showing. I don't think you can't draw. You drew the fucking hat band.
That took me months. And it's not
I
that
know,
complex.
but you drew it. Babe, my fucking 70 hours trying to fix this thing up says otherwise.
Okay, but the difference is you're making it into a 3D model at the moment. Well, you know, finishing it into a 3D model.
Aw, Gran says, I was telling a friend how positive your craft court is. Yeah, it's absolutely. I love seeing people create things. I feel like anybody can craft or can draw. They just need to put the time into it. And a lot of times what'll stop people is they just won't believe in themselves, and so they'll get unconfident about
or
it.
they'll end
like
up like, so when I first started streaming, I
Yeah.
told Farley exactly the thing that I was expecting to happen. And it did happen, actually. I did have a person on stream tell me what I was doing was wrong.
But it was just one guy.
It was one guy, and it was annoying right off the bat. But I continued and kept doing it. But so with leatherworking, and I imagine it's with a lot of actual things. You always get sort of the older. It's not always the older generation, but it tends to, at least with leatherworking, be
Old
the
guard
older
traditional
leatherworkings.
people.
Workings.
Yeah.
Your leatherworkings. The old school leatherworkers that
Not the leather Irkins.
will tell you what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah, the
And
old
they
guard,
tell
exactly.
you that, oh, you're not doing that right, or you're not using the right tool, or you're not, instead of being supportive. And I hate that. I hate that.
And I mean, me being me, I have two kids who are 10 and 8. And I mean, even before I had my kids, I mean, I have always been a very supportive person. I mean, Kobold's known me since before them. And I mean, I've always been somebody who likes to bolster people up, haven't I?
Yeah.
I feel like a little bit of confidence and a little bit of encouragement is all that people need sometimes to push into doing something. Like, I feel like if I didn't encourage you on the streaming, you wouldn't have started, and if I didn't continue to encourage you to try new things on streams, you wouldn't have started that either. Like with the tooling today. You were like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't stream today, I don't have anything I need to do, and I was like, well, why don't you try learning how to tool? That would be interesting for people, and then they could see that you're starting out on something, which might encourage them to start something new. And I feel like that's happening, which is great! Blister says, if my grandpa watched live streams, he'd probably watch this channel. And that feels really sweet. I like that. Just know that as long as you're doing something, whether it's drawing, whether it's bettering yourself in some way or another, whether it's doing crafts, whether it's just like existing and putting yourself out there, I'm proud of you. You've done well, and you are doing well, and you will continue to do well. You just gotta have faith in yourself. Seth said, my favorite thing to tell people about the right tool. March yourself down to the store and buy X tool and then head over to Walmart and get some gift wrap and maybe a card and bring it back here and I might. That's great. Yeah, go buy it for me and then I'll use it. I'll test it out. I'm not spending my own money on it, but I mean, if you want to gift it to me or let me borrow one and can show me how to use it, then yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm still not good with hands. I might
That's
hide
okay.
those. I might hide those
Hands-
behind a leaf or something.
That's perfectly fine. That is totally okay. Hands and claws, bird claws especially, those are hard for me. Hands are hard for everybody. It's normally like one of the last things that artists learn to do. So if that's the only thing that you're struggling on right now, or like the big thing that you're struggling on, skip over them for now. We can turn back to them eventually and we'll do some studies to help you get better at them. But don't let that be the reason why you don't do your project. You can always hide things.
I'm gonna hide them.
That's okay. Yeah, make a pretty leaf to go over the top of it. An oak leaf, maybe.
That's what I was gonna do, yeah.
There you go. He does leatherworking, but he's also homophobic, and I'm pretty sure he might leave. That's fair. But you know, we don't... Like, if you don't like us, don't stay. We're not making you stay. If you want to stay and be cool with us and enjoy the work that we're doing, perfect. You're welcome.
And if you're
happy to be
homophobic,
here.
go ahead and stay. Just don't talk.
Yeah, just keep that to yourself.
Yeah. Like, or you know, just don't talk about that.
Yeah.
You can talk.
Because we're not changing. Hands were hard for me in basic 3D modeling. Yeah, 3D modeling hands is different. I can draw hands, no problem. Hands have always been something that I've been good with from the start. But I'm also, you know, everybody starts their own way. I just had a benefit of that.
Flex from the big man.
The big man with the small hands who only ever uses his own hands, so all of my hands look small, even if I draw them on a different character. But drawing my own hands, I'm good with. Yeah, we're happy to have you here, Melissa. I mean, I'm happy to have you in all the communities that I know you from. I've known you through Tabbies and through Maze, and I'm happy to have you through all of them. There's a random person on the internet said something mean about my gender. I'd better change my entire identity. Yeah, nah, that's silly. I can only draw hands. That is a bit of a flex, Siva. Hands are very hard for people. You struggle with everything else. Yeah, see? Everybody's got their own thing. Some people are better with nature, some people are better with animals, some people are great with people, but they can't draw animals for the life of them, so all the animals that they draw look like people. You know? Some people can't draw at all, but I feel like if you try and you put practice into it... Like, I've been drawing my whole life, which is why I'm as successful at it as I am now. But also, I wasn't as good as this a couple years ago, and I ended up taking like 2 full years to essentially put myself through what would have been like a college-level art course to teach myself basics all over again from the start. I started from square one and worked myself all the way back up because that's what my passion was, and that's what I wanted to do. So time is the main aspect of it. You're not going to get great right off the bat. You're not going to be like... You didn't pop out the womb writing Mozart, alright? Like, you're not going to be crazy right off the bat, but you can get there. You just got to work at it. And the practice is the hard part. Yeah, consistency, making sure you stick with it. That is hard, but if you get people around you who are, you know, supportive and who understand you and who cheer you on through what you do, like that, Blister, that's dope. You are doing such a great job on that. That's looking sick. I'm really excited to see that. Are you planning on rigging it too? Because rigging is a super hard part with 3D modeling, at least for me. But like, you gotta have people around you who help your ideas and your wants to flourish. You don't want people around you who discourage you on things. I don't know how to rig either. I'm really good at character modeling as long as it's the base face. I don't know how to do hair yet. But that's the thing. It's like I'm all self-taught. I'm learning. I'm constantly changing up my stuff. Same with my art. I'm always learning. I'm teaching myself to do new things every time, every day, every piece I do. You just can't get discouraged. You gotta stick with it for you, because being able to do something that you feel proud of is a big thing. And I feel like everybody can get there. It can just take time. Oh, okay, Seth. I hope that you guys have a great night. It was nice having Tori along. I hope that she can join in next time too. I hope your next car shopping adventure goes better. I hope you have luck finding something that works for you guys. Be sure to get some rest and take care. We hope to see you on Thursday when we're streaming next.
We will be doing video games.
Yeah, we'll be gaming for Blister's birthday. We'll be doing some golf with friends, so maybe you can join in on that.
You don't have the game? It's okay. You can watch me suffer.
Bunny says, it gets annoying sometimes. In my hobby, people are ignorant to using modern methods because the old masters did it like 300 to 400 years ago and didn't use them. Yeah,
That's so familiar.
with instrument making especially, I can totally get that. Like using a lathe versus hand carving the wood, or like using modern tools versus the modern conveniences that we have. But the way I figure it is if those masters of the old ages had access
They would
to
be using
electric
it. Like the 3D
tools,
printing of the
they would
stamp.
100%. Yeah, 3D printing. If people could 3D print stamps instead of having to sit there for hours and sculpt something in wax to cast it in aluminum, and then maybe not even have the cast turn out right, and then you've already lost your wax model, and then it's all doom and gloom. If you could just 3D print it and have it be exact every time you do it, they would do that hands down, 100%. If they had an undo button with oil paints, oh my god. People would be... It would have been so much different. People 300 to 400 years ago didn't use 3D printers? Sounds like a skill issue. Control Z,
You're
my
right.
beloved.
It is a
Yeah,
skill
you
issue.
are.
They could have invented it back then.
Yeah, why didn't you just invent a 3D printer? You got automatons. But yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, there's no reason to doubt yourself or to
Now,
let
counterpoint.
others' criticism of you.
I don't have Control Z
Fuck yeah.
for what I'm doing here, so...
No, but you are able to scratch out imperfections, and also I feel
kind
like,
of.
well, and I also feel like just watching you do this, I feel like you're not getting as caught up in the little errors that do happen, and you're kind of just working with them to make it work.
What do you mean, little errors?
Which, well, like if, like
What do you
with
mean?
the twig thing, you were like, oh, well, that wasn't the proper stamp. That's not what I wanted to do. And then you worked with it, and you moved past it,
Zila,
and you didn't
don't
get
you
caught
Bob
up on it
Ross
and
me.
say it was ruined.
Don't you Bob Ross me?
I love Bob Ross. May he rest in peace. He was a good man. He's still playing on YouTube from time to time, and I still sit in occasionally.
Oh man, am I allowed to talk about my first experience with edibles?
Uh-oh. Yeah, sure. You guys want to hear a story about
You
Kobold?
want to hear when edibles became...
It's not
when
you
pot
pissing in the
became
sink
legal
at
in California.
Disney. It's not you pissing in the sink at Disney?
No, that was the second time and last time I did them.
He has an eternal stream on Twitch. Exactly.
So
Here's one for the Kobold
the
lore.
first time I did edibles, it was when it became legal in California. So we went to one of the local shops, which was down the street. But for whatever reason, like it was like a block away from my friend's house. We walked down the street, bought edibles, and came back. We didn't know what we were supposed to do then. We bought a chocolate bar and some cookies.
Oh no, and you didn't know how much you were supposed to
We
have.
didn't know. It didn't say on the package.
And it was the first time.
We both ate
and-
half
oh,
of the
no.
candy bar and like the whole box of cookies. So apparently that's a lot.
Oh, honey.
So we turned on Bob Ross at some point, watched all of it, and then it auto-played on Netflix. I think it was Netflix. I don't remember what streaming source we were using, but it auto-played to some British gardening show. And, like, at a certain point, I looked at my friend and I was like, dude, this show fucking sucks. And I was like, it feels like this episode's been, like, forever, because I thought we were only, like, on one episode. And we checked, and we were on season 5, episode 13, and I'm like,
Oh,
how fucking
long have I
we
been here?
sitting here?
oh,
So
Kobold.
I don't even know. I think I just went to sleep at that point. I was like, dude, I was sleeping on your couch. I'm not driving home like this, man. Even though I'm like a block
Yes.
away. Yeah, basically,
That's the smart
don't
thing.
do drugs. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not worth it. Technically speaking, it was legal. It was legal. I didn't do it illegally. However, I wouldn't do them again. I did them twice,
That's
and
fair.
both times was not a good time.
The second time he peed in the sink at Disney
I did pee in the
on the
sink at
opening
Disney
day
World.
of Galaxy's Edge.
On the opening of fucking day of Galaxy's Edge. In my
Weren't you
defense,
also in your Stormtrooper armor?
no, they didn't let you wear.
No,
Well,
that
I
was
kind of
before.
was. I was in the Disney
The
Magic
mask.
one, the jean jacket that I made.
Yeah.
But no. So, in my defense, the sink at Star Wars Galaxy Edge looks like,
like a square trough.
urinal.
But it's got mirrors in front of it.
No, it does not.
No?
The
I thought
mirrors
it
are
did.
behind it.
Oh.
There was
But there's
no
a
one else
wall
in
up in the middle of it. There's a wall up in the middle of it, and why would a urinal have a faucet?
I didn't look right, in my defense. You walk into the room.
Well, yeah, but that's gay bars. That's not Disneyland.
Hey, in my defense, I've been to a lot of those, okay?
I haven't. I've been to the couple that we went to. I would like to go to more. I had fun that night, although those bartenders were
Even
trying to
before I
fuck
was
you up
openly
big
bi,
time.
right? Like, we used to hit gay bars because I would get free drinks a lot.
Because he's cute. He is cute. He is charming. He's very straight passing, and all the gay guys are like, hey, who's that tall drink of water?
Oh no, I get a lot of
Wow.
people that try and buy me drinks to convert me to being gay because they think I'm straight. And I'm like, bruh, thank you.
Thanks for the drink.
I
How
know
was
what I'm
that,
doing.
Zila? Zila says I greened out one time watching live action Scooby-Doo. That sounds fun. And
I
then
will
Grand
say that
earlier.
those bartenders in San Francisco, fucking bad bartenders. They don't know how to make drinks, but god damn,
Like, they were cute.
They were cute, and they were trying to get me fucked up. That was all they were doing. You can't say they weren't.
No, they absolutely were.
Because,
You
oh
shouldn't
my
have worn your
God,
cowboy
every
outfit.
one of those drinks was way too strong.
You shouldn't have worn your cowboy outfit. That was your doom.
It
that
was cold.
You can't wear that to the gay bars.
Yes, I can.
Because they are going to take advantage of that and be like, hey, let's see what
Yeah.
we can do with this straight boy.
Look, I knew it was bad when the doorman was like, wow, I love your outfit. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, the first bar. Oh.
Oops.
Oh no. Zila says, Scooby and Shaggy started spinning, and so did the room, and I was freaking out and trying to walk from my living room to my bed, and I just sat there for an hour with my room spinning, and I threw up. Oh! Retro Raggy. The animals are hitting. And then earlier, Granted said, I took a curiously strong edible once, and it didn't hit until I was halfway through peeing, and suddenly I was terrified of how long I had been peeing. lost in the sauce. Just, how long have I been peeing? Oh my god, I'm deflating! Everything's pouring out!
Okay, speaking of deflating, I have a story. My dad.
Blister's asking if she should wear a medieval cloak to a bar when she's of age. You could. You can wear anything you want to a bar.
You absolutely could. I have a medieval cloak actually.
What don't you have, Kobold? Marbles?
Money?
You lost those a while ago. Did you say marbles too, just now?
No, I said money.
Oh, I said marbles.
I definitely don't have any of those. I lost them all playing shoots.
And ladders.
No.
What is shoots?
Never mind.
You talking about playing like marbles proper?
Yeah, it's called shoots.
Is that what you called it?
That's called shoots. Yep.
That's not what I know.
That's the game of that's how you play marbles. Yep, you put them in a circle and you shoot. Yeah. Anyway,
Blister, have you ever played marbles? I don't think most people have.
Okay. Look, okay.
I never did.
All right.
Did you ever play marbles, Zila? You're old enough. Just like I never played dominoes. We had them. I used them as little building blocks.
You never played dominoes?
Nope. Aside from in Red Dead. With you.
You never played fucking dominoes? Really?
No. Yeah, that just wasn't a thing. Zila said my dad taught me, and then I was the only one who knew how to play them or owned any. Welcome back. You got your big bowl of matzo balls. Hell yeah. Hopefully they are very tasty. He laughed about you talking about how terrified you were of how long you peed. You were away, and I thought I should let you know that he thought that was very funny.
It was funny.
So, what was your story about deflating?
So, not me, my dad.
Yes. Yeah.
So, my dad was a stoner. I'll admit it. He
panic attack.
He was from the 60s. So one time, he got a little too high or drunk. I don't know which is which. And I don't know what he ate, but
probably the chili that he always ate.
Oh yeah, he loved canned chili, but it always gave him heartburn. I don't know what was wrong with him. Well, anyway, he farted. Except it wasn't a normal fart. He started farting, and I swear to God to you,
and he didn't stop.
It was I'm not even kidding you. It went on for like 5 minutes straight, and I'm not even joking. And about like a minute in, he yelled for my mom, and he's like, I'm deflating. I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
Having a panic attack and he can't stop. Oh man.
I don't think you understand how long 5 minutes is. That's a long fucking like after 30 seconds it's like, okay, the joke's over. Why am I still going?
It switches from the laugh to a cry and then to concern.
Help!
Help! Cork me, please! It won't stop. You just turn into that one room from fucking Willy Wonka and start floating away. Yeah. Is that what he got into? he thought it was a weed drink, but he was mislabeled. Oh man. That's crazy.
5 minutes is a long fucking time though if you think about it.
To fart? Yeah. I don't know if your body has enough gas, like, space in it to hold that much.
I can confirm it absolutely does.
Oh, man. I've seen some people, though, where they'll burp and it'll last fucking forever.
You're talking about Badlands Chugs. Fucking love that guy.
I'm not talking about Badlands Chugs, but yeah, no, him too.
I hope he lives forever.
I don't know. He did drink a lot of the ocean. I don't know.
About his health.
He did drink a lot of the ocean. How's he doing? Is he posted? He just did a new chug the other day.
What did he chug?
Fanta.
How much?
A whole boot, 2 liters. And then 3 days ago he did Gatorade Lightning Blast. And then Orange Sprite 4 days ago, and then 6 days ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. He posts like 3 times a week.
Man,
his body can't be doing well.
Don't be rude.
No, but I'm saying, like, from all the sugar and shit that he puts in his body, that can't be good. Plague Bunny says, yeah, I did the long burp before. The Banana X Sprite challenge is no joke. Oh, no!
That doesn't sound very... that don't sound so good.
No, yeah, no, the magnesium in the bananas reacts with the Sprite, and it causes just extra burpage. Not good. Doesn't feel nice. Dang, boy, your body's insane. Spelled, how do you fit that much chugging in it? Yeah, I don't know how he does what he do, but he do what he does, and it's impressive and also quite gross. Oh no! How's that turning out, honey?
Well, so far. If it'll focus.
Oh yeah! Yeah, that's looking good. I need to teach you to flip your camera.
Why, was that upside down?
I can do... It's always upside down.
Oh, no, was that upside down? I can hold it the other way here.
I mean, yeah, but... I can just make you flip your camera, although that might be weird to the viewers. Yeah, there you go. That's looking good. Hell yeah. I'm proud of you, honey. Good job.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
But it's working, so why does it matter? Burb. Somebody who throws up if I drink water too fast. I literally could never. Yeah, same. I get like 1 glass of water in me and I'm done.
All right, I have a question. Does anyone else have this problem? Like, when you drink any liquid, you have to let all of the air out of your mouth?
No, I don't.
I have that problem. Because, like, no matter what I drink, if I have any amount of air in my body, immediately I have to, like, it makes me feel uncomfortable because I have, like, air trapped in my stomach. And then I try and burp it out, and the water comes back up, or the liquid comes back up. Is that just a me problem? Am I just doing it wrong?
You've been... Oh...
That's my whole life.
E-Black says, are you a fish, bro?
No. I'm not. I'm a lizard. I drink through my skin.
E-Black also said, looks like something you would see from medieval art things about the crow.
Oh, about the bird? Oh.
Yeah. I agree. It's looking really cool. But no, Kobold, I hate to say it, but I think your body's just been nerfed. I think you're too cool. Wait, hold on. Zila says he does the same thing.
Yes!
Oh my god, you got 1.
Dude,
Kobold.
I swear to god, it's so annoying. And okay, when I was a little kid, I didn't do it, and I didn't have that problem. And then one day, I did it without letting the air, like, with that, and then ever since that moment, I've had to do it. And I can't go back, and I hate it. It's awful.
Both of you. Wow, you choke on the fucking air. Wow.
Every time. And then you're like, okay, I gotta get the air out of me, so you go to burp, and immediately your mouth is full of water, and you're like, well, this fucking sucks.
Oh. Well, turns out, yeah, you did ask for any one, and there was one, in
At least
fact.
I'm not the only one. At least I don't feel like a freak.
You're a freak. Interesting. Maybe it's just you drink water funny.
Okay.
Look, I mean, you do have a bad habit when you're eating food where you just eat with your mouth open.
I need air.
Maybe that's why you choke down air when you're drinking, because you're trying to drink with your mouth open.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Kobold's just built different. Zila says, your nose! You breathe through your nose when you eat, that's the point.
But my mouth
That is true.
My mouth is a bigger intake orifice.
Do you have nasal breathing problems? Do you have problems breathing through your nose?
Not at all.
No, he's just different. He just eats a bit like a caveman, but it's his old habits falling through. Well, yeah, taking a deep-ass breath when you eat is one thing, but I mean, chewing with your mouth open is a bit different. And then licking the plate once you're done is also a bit different.
You can't call me out on that.
I can, absolutely.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
It's not my fault you got caveman tendencies, okay?
Look, when the food's smacking, you gotta lick the plate. I'm sorry.
I gotta teach you to be civilized, Kobold.
Never.
He's a cave kobold. It's just proof that he's a time traveler. He grew up on the plains of old America and learned how to eat from cowboys who also were not very polite. He has a book of etiquette, but he never read it.
No, it says straight on the first page that this is for don't follow these rules unless you're an idiot.
Kobold, I have bad news. You might want to follow the rules.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You know what sucks about what I'm doing here? This is just practice, and if this comes out looking really banger, it's just practice.
But if you've done it once, then you can do it again. Each time it'll be a little different, just like with stamping, but it'll still look cool. E-Black says, lick the plate. We just use some bread to clean it up and eat it.
Yeah,
But
same.
bread has more calories. And Kobold is trying not to calorie. But if you already have bread, just wipe the bread on the plate. But you don't do
I ate
that.
the bread first.
You eat the bread first. Yeah, and then stare at me with your bread-wanting eyes. Hey, looks like you're following my suggestion about rotating the page.
Yeah.
You didn't even realize you were doing it, but you're doing it.
I was listening to you.
Oh, good. I'm proud of you. You remembered. Yeah. Calories make people happy. I agree.
Yeah.
You could use it as... that's true. Gran says you could use this as a patch on something else.
Well, I'm not getting rid of it, but...
Yeah, so even if it turns out really cool and you can't use it on the holster, you can still use it in other ways. Therefore, it's no real loss. I am done working on the thing for today. I've finally finished off the bear. There was a lot to it. True, using it on something else would tie it thematically to the holster too. You could put it on your little goodies bag. for Mountain Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your biggity bag.
Possibles. It's called a possibles bag.
Yeah, that thing. Plague Bunny says, when you make a masterpiece as practice, it reminds me of the story of Michelangelo having to make the sculpture out of ice. Yeah, where he makes like the most brilliant looking thing out of ice and then it dies. It slowly melts away and he has to watch it go away. But then he made all sorts of other stuff. Michelangelo, though, he had been training to be a sculptor for years and years. Your headphone died. Oh no, blister. Poor thing. Using Microsoft captions to understand what y'all are saying. You're good, Blister. We are happy that you are still here. Regardless of if you can hear us or not, we are sorry your headphones died.
No, we can do. Train car, stop sign!
Applause. Music.
Music playing.
Cowboy music. Western music plays in the background. Kobold is sitting here tapping on leather. I wish I were a bird. Hello, Ebrinian. I wish I were a bird. I would make sure to enunciate myself a bit more, but I can't see what the Microsoft captions look like. It says I wish I were... Why does it say I wish I were a burger? I wish I were a bird.
I wish I were a burger.
I wish I had a burger. Burger.
I wish I could have the calories for a burger.
You are a burger. I'm going to eat you up. Nom 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 nom. Kobold.
Yeah.
I love you. Yeah. Also, it is 10:40. You want to finish out this one, and then we'll call it a day there?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I think that'll be nice. You'll have done 3 whole ones. Is Farley gonna eat Kobold or the other way around?
Yes.
I eated him. Kobold would get sick if he tried to eat Farley. I'm a rabbit
Kobold
after
can't
all. He
consume
can't
pork.
eat anything outside of fish. You just call me a pig?
Long pork. Human is long pork.
Farley is gonna turn into that bunny from Monty Python movie. Oh no! The killer rabbit! Hum, nom, nom. I wonder if there's any better captioning services that we could use to differentiate between the both of us. For people who can't listen as well, or who are watching from afar. I'll have to learn into that. Zila said, I just spent 30 minutes learning an outdated way to mod a game that doesn't work. Oh,
that's suffering.
misery. I'm so sorry for you, bro. What were you trying to mod? Me when I'm trying to get Sims 2 to work on a modern computer? I'm very lucky that Sims 3 still works. I wanted to play Sims 1, but it's impossible to run on a modern computer.
Sounds like we need to get an old, Windows 98 up. I still have the floppy disk with Windows 98 saved to it.
I would like that very much. Emulation. Yeah, I wish I could find a decent emulator for Sims 1. I have not had any luck, and the one time I tried to download one, it just didn't work on my computer. Zila said, I'm so used to modding like Fallout.
Same.
Man, I wish I could find a good Sims 1 emulator. It's so stupid. Like, you figure they should re-release it. I could try a virtual machine, but I don't know how those work. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how to run a virtual machine.
I do.
Yeah.
Why is that the one thing I know how to do that you don't?
Because you went to engineering school, and I assume you would have had to learn how to use that there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we could talk together about this, Zila. I think that would be nice if you could maybe help me find one. I know that VirtualBox is normally one that people start with.
Do you know Windows used to have an onboard virtual machine?
Really?
Yep. For
Mine-
older versions of Windows.
Mine does not, I don't
No,
think. But mine...
it's not been around since like Windows XP.
Got it. Mine has compatibility to use Linux. It has a preset for it. I have a preset folder in my computer specifically for Linux. I get nervous about doing stuff on computers, but I'm like, what if I fuck it up? This is like my one source of work. I don't know. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. I suppose I could try. I don't know where to find the actual Sims 1 port, though. And I may or may not have gotten in trouble before for trying to get a game that I already had. My computer is pretty light. That's all I know about mine. Lister says, I think my headphone is charged enough for a bit. I can hear again. Yay!
Huzzah!
Yippee! Welcome back to the world of the listening blister. We missed you. Sorry we had started saying a bunch of weird stuff. We did the I wish I were a bird thing. Which is why you said why you saw it said I wish I were a burger. Almost anything you can fuck up, I can probably help get it back. I appreciate that, Zila. Yeah, I feel you on that, Gran. I feel the same. I used to be good with math in school, and I feel like math just stresses me now. Did Kobold say stuff like Western music and music playing? Yes, yeah, we did. You didn't miss anything. It actually captured us pretty good. We just wanted to play around with you. Figure making it a jokey thing would make it a little less bad. Was kind of good, actually. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm sure if you went back and listened to what we were saying, it was probably pretty spot on. I feel like I enunciate well enough for it, outside of the I wish I were a burger. Ow. Oh man. Looking pretty good, honey? Hey!
I'm actually pretty proud of that.
Yeah! Look at you go!
Look at that.
Then you can take a picture of it and I'll send it in the thing. Wow! See, and you were so worried. You're like, oh, I can't tool.
I was
I'm gonna
very
move
worried.
the gaming because I'm not gonna be able to do it.
That looks like
And
a
now
bird.
look at you. Yeah!
It looks like a
I'm proud
crow,
of you
like
for
it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm very proud of you, Kobold.
I'm surprised.
You can tool.
I can tool leather. Holy shit.
Let's go. Big ups in the chat for Kobold. Hell yeah. Big applause. Yeah.
I tried to. Okay, so the crow
Okay.
ankles aren't very good.
Bird feet are hard,
Look, man.
especially if you've never drawn birds before.
I tried that. I tried my best. Okay, it's not very good, but yeah.
New skill unlocked. Yeah.
Okay, in my defense, I used to be a lot. I'm still impatient, but I was a lot more impatient as a child, if you can imagine.
You just expected it to work right away, and we're like, meh.
Oh, holy shit. Is this what I think this is?
What'd you find? What'd you find?
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Did you find a stamp that you might be able to use?
Oh, can I be lazy? Can I be ever so lazy? No shot. No shot.
Is
Can
it
I
a
be
leaf?
lazy.
You have a lot of different ones there. I'm sure one of those stamps is going to be very useful for you.
Hold, please.
I know you have a flower one and a butterfly. I assume you have some leaves. Yeah. I'm proud of you, Kobold. Let's go. And now I can post these on Blue Sky too. Yeah, there's a butterfly one. I can kind of see how you'd think it might have been a teddy bear. But yeah, there's some butterfly ones that he's got. There's a couple of other interesting ones that he's got. It looks like there's a moon, which might be good for flat curves. Maybe a leaf thing, or like a weird notched guy. There's a lot of interesting ones there. We'll have to see what he's doing when he shows us. Yeah, exactly! Blister says, Kobold, this is what I mean when I say you're very talented. Exactly! You're very skilled. Guys, he's in the zone. Auto zone. That would have been a really funny time for me to switch back into your car with a transforming noise, but I don't have Fuji open. Otherwise I would have. That would have been really funny, guys. Right. Can't tell. Grant says, oh, I'll drag all my amigurumi stuff on the shelf and get a group picture together later or tomorrow. That'd be great! I'd love to see more of your amigurumi. I want to try to get better at that. I have trouble getting my hands... Yeah! Look at that! I knew you had some leaves in there. Those are cool. I like those stamps.
That'll
Hell
be my
yeah.
little oak leaves.
Well, they're not quite oak leaves.
They're pretty close. No one would
Those
know.
are more ferns.
Honestly, no one would know.
You could just say they're leaves. You don't have to say they're oak leaves.
Yeah, no one would know.
Stamps are so cool, guys. We gotta get you more stamps. You can add foliage to the trees.
I can
Oh,
add
yeah.
foliage to the tree.
Yay!
Okay, so
And
let
on
me
that
try and
very
get the
positive-
get the camera to focus in. I'll go through all of what I tooled today,
Yeah.
and it'll never focus.
Focus.
All right.
Yeah. Got the crow. Got the
Mount St. Helena.
got the mountain range.
I drew
Very
these, by the
good.
way. None of these are.
Yeah.
None of these came from like reference.
And you got a branch. Hell yeah. You know, I kind of like the texture behind the branch, honestly. It makes it...
Yeah, but the problem is
And
I
then
have
the
to add
steps.
the so. I have to do the branch first, and then I have to do the mountain range. So I can't really do the texture until after the mountain range is in place. And the birds go on first. So bird first, then branch, then mountain.
Seal said Kobold. I can't draw. Also Kobold has that. Has
Listen,
drawn.
You don't understand how long it took me to do that.
Just because it takes a while doesn't mean that you can't do it. It means that you do it. You're just a bit slow. The relief texturing behind the branch is great. That's what I'm saying.
You got the stuffing in
Show
the
me
wrong
stuffings
place.
in a But you still love me and take care of me forever, right? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, exactly. Art pieces do take hours. And they are...
Well, that's stupid, and I hate it.
Like, your model took me, like, 4 days, honey. For the first version. And then I had to do the other hand movements. Not even counting the other toggles that I didn't even use. Good work. What are you doing now?
Just a little bit extra little touch-ups.
Okay. Well, look at you. I honestly think that you can do the hat thing.
I don't. It's too small.
Okay. Okay.
You don't understand.
For the tools that you
how
have right now,
it's
I
too
get
small for the tools that I have.
Okay.
If I had both of these, about 30 times smaller, we'd be fine. I could do it.
it. Gotcha.
All things considered, since I've not done any tooling on anything in
Years?
I would say at least I'd say the last time I actually tooled anything I was in my early 20s, so at least
Yeah.
10 years.
And now look at you, getting back into it. I'm proud of you. And you should do more 3D art, Blister. I believe in you. You can do it. If you ever want to show off your stuff, you can either show it in our Discord or you can feel free to just DM it to me. I always love seeing people's progress. Everyone's a bit of tool in their early 20s.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. But yeah, on that very positive note, I think we may have to sign off here. Although I think tonight we'll do a bit of a raid, for those of you who
Oh
like
yeah, we can actually
YouTubers.
raid. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll send you over to our friend Keo, who tonight is doing Dead by Daylight.
So what? Okay, before
Yes.
we do a raid, I'm gonna say this.
Yes.
As far as the holster goes, I may dye that off a stream because I want to do a dual tone dye, and that's
And
gonna
that'll
take
take
me some
forever.
time to do. Realistically,
So you'll probably see the holster next
so
week.
the holster's probably gonna not be so Buster Scuggs. It's gonna be a little
Yeah.
bit more
Refined.
refined. It'll be a more of the color that it's gonna be. I'm gonna work on getting this pattern sorted,
Yeah.
and then hopefully we can. Well, hopefully you can help me with that a little bit far, and I can try and
For
figure
sure.
out roughly how things are gonna go.
I think
Because
that sounds
ultimately,
great.
I want to do the branch over the mountain range in the background, branch over that, and then birds
Two
sitting
birds.
on the branch.
which I think means you need to try a bit of a smaller bird.
Correct. But I don't have a smaller bird at the moment.
Nope, but this was a good experiment. I'm very proud of you, Kobold.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. I think it came out great.
This was a good idea for a stream, and got you feeling good about it. And I feel like we got a lot of people who enjoyed seeing it. Hooray! So we will see you guys all on Thursday, we hope, for some gaming. We'll be doing Golf with Friends if you have it. And then afterwards we'll be doing the
Possibly Raccoon Simulator.
game. It's not called Raccoon Simulator, it's
I don't know
called
what it's called.
Wanted Raccoon.
Wanted
Which should be
Raccoon.
interesting. But for now, we're gonna send you off to our friend Kyo. I'll be linking her in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna do
and basically-
Kobold Raid.
Yeah, we'll say Kobold Raid, and you can do whatever you want with that. You could say Burrowers incoming if you want. Basically, we're just gonna drop by and say hi. It's not an official raid, so you guys will be clicking through and heading over.
Unfortunately,
for
we
now,
don't have the
we'll be signing
ability to
off.
officially raid.
Yet. But for now, we'll be signing off. We hope that you have a good day, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Be sure to drink water, eat good food, get plenty of sleep, and we will see you all next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I'll be dropping the link in the chat, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye!
Goodbye!